Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Neville Tiger Football here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3. I'm Stewart Shelby. I'll be joined by Robert Lane and Jason Ewing later on in the broadcast, but we are in pregame here from Ouachita High School in Monroe, Louisiana, a District 2-5A showdown between the Neville Tigers and the Ouachita Lions. We are in the Jim Taylor Auto Group pregame show. And as customary, we will have a couple of chats with some of the coaches from Neville High School that I was able to catch up with this Wednesday at Tiger Talk over there at Melvin's Restaurant in Monroe. First up is Neville assistant coach Chad Johnson. Take it away. Here, joining us here, and it's the first time we've talked to you this year.
Yeah, been a year ago since I was on. So.
Well, it's good to see you. And before we get into a lot of stuff, you've been very involved with the freshman team this year, and as a freshman team has got an undefeated record going on. And I know a lot of people are wanting to know a little bit about some of these future Tigers, and you've got some talented ones there in the ninth grade.
Yeah, it's a really, really good group. I think we're 8-0. First time I think we beat West Monroe since Coach Runner was here and played. Had a big game with Ruston a couple weeks ago and ended up beating them. Got our finale Monday against Evangel over there. So they're shooting for the perfect season. But it's a great group of kids. Just fun to coach. You know, you don't that type don't come around a whole lot. So they're a very special group, no doubt.
Well, definitely. And you see a couple of freshmen contributing on Friday nights as well. And it was a kind of a larger freshman group than we've had in a while. Yeah,
I think it's 45 kids. And like I said, three of them for sure are playing up on the varsity, getting to play a good bit. And but not just them. You know, there's a lot of other players that are mixed in there that make it a real special group.
Well, talk about, you know, for a long time. I mean, you've been working with the offensive linemen on the varsity level, and it continues this year. Talk about maybe some of the things that you've had to help with here with the varsity, because I mean, that offensive line has been one that's was pieced together there early on in the season. It seems to be finally getting a little bit more, I guess, consistency in the last couple of games.
Yeah, we, last year I was primarily tight ends, kind of helped both, but this year it's been pretty much a mixture when I'm able to be there because freshmen practice same time a lot. But I am out there with Coach Hunt as much as I can be, it was. I mean, I don't know how many different players we've started on the offensive line this year. We talked about it before, but it's out of the 5, we probably started 9 or 10 different guys.
Yeah.
Coach Hunt had COVID one week, and I had to be with him the whole week, and it was different. Like I said, it was a lot of different players we were trying to plug in and stuff. And finally, a couple weeks ago, finally kind of got set on everybody being healthy or as healthy as they can be. And it's made a big difference for sure. They've came a long ways. So.
Well, you're not just a football coach. Last few years helping out with the softball team, and with all of that, I mean, we'll get to your busy life because you've got one as it comes through. But softball wise, you know. Putting in that time, I mean, the girls, I know they've been working, they've been doing fall ball and all that. How involved have you been able to be with that here in the fall?
Well, I've been able to help as much as possible, you know, football first. And we've practiced a couple times a week. Coach Dozier has them do that, and I'll help when I can. You know, coaches can't coach the actual fall ball game. So
that's right.
We were able to go and watch those. Played for 3 or 4 weeks doing that. So coaching my daughter's team who's playing down in Baton Rouge this weekend. And then I got 2 sons that also play as well. So I need to say, too, that this Friday's a big game, and it's Halloween.
That's next Friday.
Next Friday. Okay.
Next Friday is
It's
Halloween.
Halloween, and it's also this Friday. Is it right? Am I even right? Okay, this Friday's Briggs' birthday. Yes. So
Briggs.
I think I went through this whole spell last
year. I think you did.
Yeah. So this Friday's a game, Briggs' birthday. Next Friday's Halloween and a game. Okay, I got it.
There you go.
I knew it was important. It was like two things happening at one time.
The 24th. The 24th is Briggs' birthday.
Yeah. And the 31st, I got you.
There you go.
Yeah,
so
we're good.
We'll just pull it back. It's no big deal.
I know it was two big things in Briggs' life.
Exactly.
A game and
Halloween.
Yes.
Well, I mean, those guys, Briggs is all the way around. Your wife, Katie, takes some of the some great pictures for everybody. She's at everything. I mean, you talk about a family that has just come in and adopted this Neville culture and has been a huge part of things for the past few years. I know that they appreciate everything that y'all contribute to this.
Yeah, she loves taking the pictures. She's always done a great job with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're very involved. Everything Neville is just part of our life. And we enjoy it and love it for sure.
So, who's playing softball this weekend?
Kinsley, my older daughter. Yeah,
softball.
I'm her travel ball coach.
Uh-huh.
So we will we play at 9:30 in the morning Saturday morning in Baton Rouge. So we will leave Monroe about 4:30 Saturday morning
after a game. Yeah.
Yes, and go play all day Saturday. Start playing Sunday, but I will leave and be back for football. Thankfully, I have some great assistants that they know on Sundays that I'm not available for very long. So it's life. It's what we do, and it'll be all over with at some point. So
enjoy it while you can.
For sure. For sure.
Maybe give me an idea of the most hectic weekend you've had in the past year when it comes to everybody playing or something. I know it's got to be.
So, I mean, it'd be hard to imagine, but it happens more than you would realize. Mm-hmm. Where it's either football season or if it's softball season where Neville's playing softball. Kinsley's team, who, again, I'm the head coach of, is playing softball. Briggs and Dax have tournaments in we're playing in 4 different locations. Mm-hmm. So we got good grandparents that help out a lot. And our kids know that we're not going to always be there as much as we'd love to.
Yeah.
And so we have to shuffle and pick and choose who gets to go where. Me and Katie usually split up on the weekends, and she goes one way and I go the other, and then the grandparents go the third way. So it is hectic, but like I said, it's life, and we wouldn't trade it for anything else. So it'll be all over with at some point.
Well, you're right. I mean, you'll blink your eyes and it's over.
Yeah.
And you'll be, God bless y'all. I mean, honestly, because I mean,
we are a little crazy for it. I'd probably say
that's a lot. But okay, so coming up, Ouachita this week. Ouachita's, and I'm going to be asking the same thing of Coach Collins here later, but, I mean, there's a lot of familiarity with some of the coaches and everybody on that side of over there on that side of town these days. Coach Caesar's over there now, Benji Lewis, who was at Neville for a while, and then a couple of others. So is there anything, Talking
about the connections, I was Benji's linebacker coach.
That's right.
For the first 4 years. Won a couple state titles with him, and then we've been good friends since college.
Yeah.
And then Coach Caesar, good friend of mine, coached offense with him. And then their D-line coach, Coach Jeremy Foote, I coached him at Delhi Charter. He was my starting tight end in 2008. We went to the semifinals.
Really?
Good guy, and he's coaching defensive line for him over there. So there is a lot of familiarity. With it, and a lot of good guys over there that I know, and they're going to be well coached and ready to play, no doubt. So
well, they are. It's definitely, from an offensive line standpoint, you've got a couple of pretty big defensive linemen. One of them committed to Texas and Berryman, and then it's talent is one thing Ouachita has never had a lack of.
No, they're very talented. Berryman's very, very special. They had Washington last year. They moved him to offense, playing center, but he still come over and play defensive line some. the other tackle they got, I can't think of his name, 99. He's a big, good-looking, plays hard. Yeah, they're very physical up front, and we're going to have to come play ball, no doubt. It's going to be a good matchup for us.
Well, when I don't know if you finished all your meal over there. Hopefully you got I mean, it's, it's right here. We got everything going on. So in this time, how long have you been at Neville now?
It's my 13th year.
13th year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think somewhere right around there.
Yes. So I'll tell you, I came at midterm 2013, 2014, so it might be 12th. But I came at midterm. So I first coached baseball before I coached football here.
Yeah.
And we went to the state championship, got beat by St. Thomas More in 14. And then we went to the Dome in 14 in football. So however long that is.
However long that is.
12 and a half, 13 years.
Somewhere right around in there. And within that time, I mean, what has been maybe the thing that stood out to you most about getting into this, the Neville community?
It's just the tradition, man. Just I've always said it, and everybody says it, but just the tradition, the alumni, just the way of life. It's not like that anywhere else. I graduated from Sterlington, great school. My parents still live out there, but you don't see it anywhere like you do here. The tradition and people that graduated 30, 40 years ago that are still in it real big. Just the alumni, how big of a part of their life it is. It's pretty awesome to see. I haven't seen anything come close to it anywhere. No doubt.
Well, we're definitely glad that you're here and that your family is getting to be a part of the Neville Nation, per se. And good luck to y'all this weekend in the softball.
A couple different teams.
In this softball tournament and everything for everybody, from Friday night all the way through. Come back with a ring or a medal. I don't know what they're giving out these days.
Yeah,
whatever it is. All right. Well, look, folks, everybody, Chad Johnson, one of the busiest guys in the building over there on 600 Forsyth. When we return, hope you enjoyed that conversation with Neville assistant coach Chad Johnson. We'll be back in 2 minutes. We'll hear from Coach Collins about tonight's matchup versus the Lions. You don't want to miss that. Stay with us right here on the network and Sunny 98.3.
At Origin Bank, we understand the importance of community. That's why we're committed to the Northeast Louisiana Food Bank, providing meals to 25,000 of our neighbors across 12 parishes. Through their efforts, they provide about 6 million meals a year to those facing hunger in our area. Visit foodbankneedle.org to learn more, sign up to volunteer, or donate to support their mission. Thanks so much to the Needle Food Bank for your community efforts and for partnering with us at Origin Bank.
Hi, I'm Christian Creed with Creed & Creed. Whether it's on the field or in the courtroom, you deserve a team that won't back down. So if you've been injured in an accident, make the right call to your local legal team at Creed & Creed and let us help you win today. Let's go Tigers, and remember, home field advantage matters. Call Creed & Creed today. Proudly serving our great community for over 30 years. We are your local injury attorneys.
Imagine having a beautiful smile that carries you through all stages of life, and that beautiful smile begins at Caples & Robinson Orthodontics. To further enhance our patient experience and care, Dr. Caples and Dr. Robinson welcome Dr. Cami Laird as a new member of the Caples & Robinson practice. And with over 56 years of combined practice, we are the most experienced orthodontic group in Northeast Louisiana. We use the latest advancements in orthodontic technology, including the Damon Ultima system for braces, and Spark aligners that are customized to fit your life, not the other way around. Our doctors and staff will make sure you have the best experience possible on your journey to a straighter smile. That includes faster and more comfortable treatment that will give you a smile you'll be proud to wear. Ready to get started? Contact Caples & Robinson Orthodontics today at 318-325-9655 and take the first step towards a confident smile.
And we're back here live at Melvin's Restaurant. Stewart Shelby now joined once again by Neville head football coach Mike Collins. We're in our fourth segment brought to you by our good friend Joey Trappy and his teams at the Field House and Traps, some good restaurants. Wednesday night, you can come to Melvin's. Friday nights or Saturdays. I was at the field house watching the LSU game at 11 o'clock, and everything was great, as it always is over there. We appreciate his sponsorship here of Tiger Talk. All right, Coach. Tigers sitting 1-1 in District 2-5A. It doesn't get any easier as you go on the road to a very talented Ouachita squad who is looking for their first win in district play. They played West Monroe a couple weeks ago. Last week, Ruston a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
Both games were close.
They were.
This is a team that a lot of people said, especially at the beginning of the year, that might be one of the best teams Ouachita's fielded in a long time. Coach Lewis has gotten, everybody knows about Berryman and Dade and the backs that they have. Very talented on both sides of the football.
Right.
What do the Tigers have to do, not only to prepare for that? A lot of different weapons.
Well, first
over
thing
there.
is the Tigers can't beat the Tigers.
Yeah.
And that's, again, that's been our emphasis. And, with the quarterback, Montrell Connor, and how elusive he is in the backfield, we've got to make sure we keep him controlled and in the pocket, because he makes a lot of big plays when he gets out of it, not only with his legs, but his eyes are down the field and he can throw the ball and, gets the ball out. So we got to do a really good job there. We got to control Dade, keep him hemmed up, and then offensively, we got to control their big front guys, Berryman and that gang. And then, I think the big thing is we got to do what we do.
Yeah.
And can't beat ourselves, and we've, I thought we did a really nice job last Friday night of cutting out penalties, and, so we got them to a minimal. And we had a couple, obviously a couple big ones, but we cut out being behind the chains.
Exactly.
And that makes a difference in, it's everybody in America. It's not just us, but we had done that to ourselves on quite a few occasions, in the early part of the season. So, again, Tigers can't beat the Tigers. And so what we've got to do too as well is do a great job in the special teams. They're very electric in the return game. Got some guys that can really, change direction and do a great job. They're explosive, and so we can't get them. Or let them get cut loose. So offensively, again, defensively, special teams. It takes all three phases to win a ball game. And we got to do a good job. With their personnel. Obviously, Coach Johnson talked about. The familiarity with the coaches and all that. And I think
does that worry you at all?
Well, I think the one thing that.
This being the recency.
Yeah, I think the one thing that is significant about that is a couple of them have been with us recently.
Exactly.
So we have to do some things a little bit different, and we are. But all in all, it comes down to blocking and tackling. Bottom line, who's going to block, who's going to tackle the best, and generally that team's going to win the ball game. And who makes the fewest mistakes. And who's the least penalized. So hopefully, that we've created a situation in practice where, we're very disciplined in the penalty game. And, and then offensively and defensively, we're able to do what we're supposed to do. And again, that's been, like I told you before, our emphasis has been on us. And I think anytime, again, it's a big ball game. Why? Because it's our next ball game.
It's the next one.
And that's the bottom line. It doesn't. They could have anything on their chest or anything on their uniform that they wanted to have. It's not about that. It's about this is the next ball game. It's about, hey, we are going to go out and do the best we can do and play as hard as we can play, and then we'll let the chips fall where they may at the end of the ball game.
Speaking of us,
we
we're about as healthy as we have been going into that Ruston game. How do the Tigers sit moving here to this week?
Well, I think
I didn't see anything very significant.
we may have a bump or bruise.
Yeah.
But overall, we'll have the same guys playing for us again this week, and that's that's huge. We did find some bad news today. Greg Smith will be gone for the year.
Yeah.
So that's disappointing. That's our second corner that we've lost for the year. And but, again, we got other guys that have been practicing, other guys that have been playing, so they got to step it up, and we'll see.
We'll see.
They'll get their chance, and bottom line is, hey, you got to go out there and perform.
Yeah.
You don't get a chance, you got to go perform, and you've been practicing. That's why we practice, and that's what we tell you.
Just tough to hear that about Greg.
Yeah,
he's
done a great job of
you've
done a great job of transitioning from quarterback to corner, and and I feel bad for Greg too, because he was just kind of really getting the knack of it. It took him about half the year to learn really what. He had never seen any of that kind of stuff from our perspective.
Yeah,
on defense, he had always seen it from offensive perspective, and so. But he'll be fine. We'll get him healthy, and we'll get him well, and we'll get him back out there, and he'll get ready to go next year. And but again, there's another situation where. You talk to your team about it. They're one play away from being in a position where you think Greg wouldn't want to be playing. You think Dylan wouldn't want to be playing.
Yes.
And that's what you try to tell the guys that are out there practicing every day. Hey, you never know. And so, we have, let's see, what's today? Wednesday. So we have 16 days, I think, left in the regular season. And, again, we talked to the players about that. Hey, 16 days in the regular season, then the playoffs begin. But what we have to worry about is today. Somebody's going to bring that up, no matter what. 16 days left. And how do you want those 16 days to go? How do you want it to go? How do you want it to work out? You're writing your story. And Coach Herndon's, I love his favorite line. He says, you're writing your story right now. Yeah. So where do you want your story to be? You want it to be on the wall out there? Or you want it to be on the, one of the plaques in the dressing room? So, again, that's the message. What do you want your story to be?
Keep plugging, and this, like we've said plenty of times, a very talented football team. Yep. It's got the opportunity to be a good. Very good football team, and it's going to be able to carry itself as far as it wants to carry.
That's
itself.
pretty much the facts.
And that's the way that goes.
Yeah.
It's interesting. We can bring in maybe the weather factor. It looks like the weather this weekend is going to push off till late. It's going to be fine Friday night. Tigers want a good crowd out there on Friday, but the last time we were at Ouachita, it was a
2.5 hour rain delay and sat in the dressing room. It was
found out about the Division One.
We found out we were going to play in Division One, and in the dressing room.
We had
time to find out about it.
An hour long, almost basically a podcast. I believe with Jake Martin on that broadcast, but that shouldn't be an issue.
Let's hope not.
Time. So get out there to Ouachita, get out there early. Coach, as we kind of wrap things up here, it's been you're back at school. It's last week was the fall break. Everybody's back at school. Everybody's back in.
Right.
The message continues to be it's about us.
That's it.
You can only control what you can control.
That's it.
This Friday against the Lions, if you could have like a perfect scenario, like at the end of that night, what would you want to see out of your football team?
Well, perfect scenario is a W.
Well, in any way, shape, or possible. But
I don't care how we get it. It can be 100-99 or 2-0. I don't care.
Just a W.
And our players don't. I think that's the thing that, again, when you're dealing with 14 to, some of them are 18.
17, 18.
Yeah, some of them are 18-year-olds. Not many. We got a young football team.
Yeah.
But, the thing about it is when you're dealing with the young men like that, sometimes it's not about the game itself. Yeah. It's just about how you approach and, them as people. And they're young men, and how do you approach them? And how do you communicate to them? And it's, hey, it is a ball game, and we all want to win and all that. But, again, when you get down to reality, it's about those young men. And helping them be successful, not only on the field, but every other aspect of life. And I mean, it starts tomorrow, too.
Yep.
I mean, we have the ACT test tomorrow, so a lot of them will be on the hook for that and pre-ACT. And so, again,
a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on for them.
Well,
and, that's the whole deal. That's part of it. And, we try to mentor them, and we try to do the best you can do while you have them, because you have them awful lot. You have them a good majority of their life and a good majority of the day. You have them. So I think that's important to do a great job with them as men, Well,
quickly, let's talk about we have Origin Bank Players of the Week from last week. You had Van Martinez for the offensive side of the ball. Jacoby Collins on the defensive side of the ball. We already mentioned Rivers Sorrell for special teams. So look for them to continue that good play against the Lions. And Coach, good luck Friday night. We wish you nothing but the best, and we hope to see a Tiger W coming out of Millhaven Avenue.
Right.
So, all right. Everybody, Coach Mike Collins. And we appreciate everybody for coming out here tonight at Melvin's Restaurant. For Will Enders right here to my right, as well as Justin back in the Sunday 98.3 studios. I'm Stewart Shelby saying good night, and we'll see you Friday night as the Tigers travel to take on the Lions. Appreciate your patience as the Ouachita Band finishes off our nation's national anthem. Captains are about to take the field for the Neville Tigers. We've got number 10, Eli Aaron, also number 25, Joshua Perkins. Number 62 will be Ronald Corley, and number 40, Dante Matthews. For Ouachita, your captains are number 3, the senior running back Macario Dade, MJ Dade. Number 14, the senior wide receiver Cody Nelson, and number 48, the big defensive tackle Dylan Berryman. And as we await that coin toss, we will be tossing it down to our Marion State Bank sideline reporter Jason Ewing. But as we continue the Jim Taylor Auto Group halftime show, let's give you a quick rundown of the history between these two teams. Neville leads the series 54-18 and 54 wins to 18 losses, 2 ties. The last 5 meetings, Neville has won 4 of them. There was no meeting in 2020 because of COVID. But a note right here, 7 of the last 9 games have been decided by 2 scores or less. So always a close one when these go down, but let's check in with Jason Ewing there for the coin toss.
Hey, gentlemen, congratulations on being chosen captain for tonight. Want you to talk to your team about sportsmanship. White talks to white, red talks to red, okay? Let's have a great game tonight. All right, I got a coin. I got a heads and a tails. I got a heads and a tails. Your visitor, you get the call. He calls heads. We're going to let it hit the turf. And tails. You won the toss. You want to defer. You want the ball? All right. You want to kick from the clock, correct? Turn your backs to the clock.
All right, thanks, Jason. You see that Ouachita has won the toss. They had deferred to the second half. That means the Tigers will get the football. They will be going from our right to left on your radio dial. Tigers in all white tonight, white bottoms, white tops with the black numbers and gold trim, the black helmets with the gold stripe. The Lions with the white pants, the maroon tops, the silver letters, and the maroon helmets. Now, let's talk about what Ouachita has done up to this point in the season. They come to this game 5-2 overall. Their only 2 losses but have been in District 2 5A play. Last 2 were losses to Ruston, 21-14, and West Monroe, 39-25 last week. But 5 wins to start off the season. And, Robert, as you were talking about, or we were looking over earlier, this is a senior-laden Ouachita team.
Yeah, I was looking at their depth chart, or their starters, and it looks like they've got 9 senior starters on offense and 9 senior starters on defense. So you got the keys of the game right here tonight. Obviously no turnovers. Try to stay away from 3rd and long, as we normally say, and then establish a run game and protect the quarterback on offense. And then we've got to contain Monroe Connor. He's a quarterback. He's very shifty. You got to tackle Dade in space and don't kick it to Waddell. And then the main thing is we've got to finish.
Down to open this game up. The extra point is good, and the Tigers off to a fast start here. And it's not 24-0 Ouachita as we're getting everything kind of rebooted. But Robert, you know, we needed that spark in the special teams, and Caden Jones just housed his 2nd return of the season.
Yeah, great return right there. And for the people that didn't see it, obviously, because our computer crashed right at the inopportune time, ball was kicked short, and I believe it was Roberson, actually, that picked it up. We don't have a replay. It was number 3.
Well, I think that's Caden Jones.
Or is that – okay, that's right. There's a couple of 3s.
Yeah, that's right. It's KJ.
But it bounced up, hit him in the face mask, and then he picks it up and goes right through the center of the Ouachita kickoff coverage team. I don't believe he was touched, and took it about 85 yards.
Yeah, 87.
87 yards.
87 yards. He picked it up about the 13, and the Tigers are up first here, 7-0. The extra point by Yerger was good, and the Tigers break out for their kickoff. That's going to be River Sorrell, the sophomore kicker, from his right to left, and he puts a leg into it. This is a good kick. This might get into the end zone, and it will for a touchback. And with the dangerous receivers that the Lions have, you got Waddell Clark back there. Is the one you got to look for.
Yeah.
That's number 4. And when we were talking about those keys to the game earlier, look, you've got Monroe Connor at quarterback. You got MJ Dade in the backfield, and Waddell Clark those are your star players for the Ouachita side of things on the offense, and that's going to be Connor. He's got Dade to his left. 3 receivers are split wide. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near. Martell Connor's going to call his own number. He runs it around the right side. He's got some running room before he gets in the Tigers' secondary. A flag comes in late, but he's out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 20 on first down. Well, let's see what this flag is. It might be a face mask,
but it came in late.
But
and there's a Ouachita player's helmet is off. I don't know. Let's see if we can see it on the replay here. Looks like
it's going to be a hold.
Yeah, it's a
right
hold.
there.
Yeah, and it's an obvious hold on Waddell, the receiver.
Yeah,
number 4.
he tackled. I don't know who he had, but
had the corner right there, number 17, the sophomore.
That's Denham.
Yeah, Denham.
Nelson.
Yep.
So that will bring it back. The point. It's from the foul spot of the foul.
10 yards.
10 yards from the spot. So that's going to make it 1st and 5.
Yep.
Or long 5. Let's say 1st and 6. It's on the 4-yard kind of net there after the penalty. So 1st and 6 now for the Lions. Connor. Say Connor is 5'9", 149. He looks bigger than that.
Yeah. He's shifty, no doubt.
Connor back to pass. He's looking for the real route. He's got it complete, and then that's going to be number 2. I think that's Kevon Whitlock on the wheel route, and the Lions have answered.
Yep. Just looks like they slipped him out of the backfield right there, and we didn't go with him, and it was one-on-one, and he went up the sideline. You play man coverage. The linebacker's got to cover the running back, and
He got past him, and you see Whitlock's speed right there. So we're 11:03 remaining here in the first, and the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up at 7-7. So 2 scores in less than a minute. Their flags come in on the extra point.
Looks like it's going to be offsides against Neville.
Yep, offsides against the Tigers.
Lined up in the neutral zone, I believe.
I think they haven't moved the tee. They're just declining it and going out here. All right, here's your Cam Gale for the extra point. There's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 11:03 remaining in the first. We got a tie ball game. It's 7-7 here from Ouachita. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay with us.
At St. Francis Health, we're focused on serving you with a dedication to excellence, innovation, clinical expertise, and respect for who you are as a person.
There's 2 threes. 3 is Roberson.
Our commitment to Northeast Louisiana is at the center of how we move St. Francis forward. Our highly skilled team has one thing in mind: excellence in healthcare. It is our honor and our mission to serve you and this community. St. Francis, official healthcare partner of the Neville Tigers.
Start here at Ouachita as the Tigers open the game up with a 87-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Now they're going to kick it to the up back here, and he slips down at the 22 as the Tigers will get no return out of that one. But Kevon Whitlock takes it, 76 yards for the score on the, I guess technically it would be the second offensive play. We had a hold on the first offensive play. So the Tiger offense is out there for the first time. We are in the first quarter, sponsored by Cartown. Cartown first quarter. Cartown at the foot of the Louisville Bridge in Monroe. First play from scrimmage will be a handoff to Jamarian Roberson. He's going to get a yard, and that's it. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers.
Yeah, and that's going to be the key. Can we run the football? Last week against Ruston, did a good job of running the ball and getting some tough yardage inside, and then it opened up our passing game early. We were able to put up some points. These guys are big up front for Ouachita.
That one is going to be thrown over the head of Desi Bird, as looking to throw on 2nd down.
Yeah, it looked like
a 3rd down and 9. Looks like they were trying to just get a little swing screen.
Yeah, it was a little miscommunication there. It looked like Parker expected him to be in the flat a little faster, and Bird didn't make it out there.
Parker has the snap rolling to his left. He's looking deep, and he's looking for Sledge, and that's going to be incomplete. It was Dylan Johnson on the coverage of Emald Sledge, and the Tigers are going to have to punt it away from deep in their own end zone.
Yeah, I like
deep in their own territory, rather.
Yeah, I like moving the pocket like that to the boundary, and just got to put that one on. Give him a chance, either to catch it or maybe to have a pass interference there on 3rd and long. But Tigers going to have to punt here. Brings up 4th and long.
Rivers Sorrell standing around his 8. Snap is back from Shelby. This one is kind of a high end-over-end kick. Takes a Tiger bounce at around the 43, and it's going to be picked up. And now the Tigers, I don't know if they got on it. Let's see.
Neville's got it.
Neville's got the football. It is
Neville's
ball, and I don't know what Waddell Clark was thinking.
No.
As he was surrounded by Tigers. We'll see here on the Creed and Creed replay that the punt was bouncing, and Clark was pushed Denham Nelson out of the way to pick up the football.
Yeah, and then dropped it.
And never got it. And the Tigers with maybe the first special teams break they've had this year.
Yep.
The Tigers in business at the Ouachita 31-yard line. Offense back out on the field. Roberson Now to the left of Robertson. Trips receivers to the near sideline. They're going to swing it out to Robertson, and he's got a good gain on first down out across the 30 to about the 27-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4 on first down. Second down and 6 coming up for the Tigers.
Yeah, good little swing pass, getting the ball on the outside.
Tigers going quick. They hand it to Robertson, and he falls forward for a couple, and that's it. I believe that was number maybe 33. Yeah, that was the defensive end, Alex Smith, on the tackle for the Lions. Gain of 1, 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. Ball at the 26 of Ouachita. Tigers moving quick. Nope, they're going to pop up. Check the sideline. Zaylen Young in at tight end there on the left side. Going to play action, and there it is.
Bird.
That was Bird, and it was a little bit in front of him, but that's one Bird would like to have back, as that was a sure touchdown on the RPO. Let's see.
It looked like the ball was maybe a little low and out in front of him. Still maybe a catchable ball right there.
Yep.
But got to stick that one on him. He walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
4th and 5. Tigers offense is still out there. There's the snap. And there's a flag. They're going to blow this one dead. I don't know if we got a timeout. I didn't see if did I don't see a flag.
False
start against the Tigers.
I didn't see who moved. I don't know if it was on the interior of the line or a receiver.
Maybe not enough men on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Didn't see an obvious jump, but that backs them up 5. It's going to be 4th down and 10 now. The offense does stay out there. Ball's at the Ouachita 31-yard line. Ouachita moves to the big, that's 77.
Got to protect here and give your receiver a chance. See what we got dialed up here on 4th and long.
Parker has time, throws the fade to the corner, and there's going to be a flag coming over there.
Wow.
They was looking for Emad Sledge, and that might be
a
hold or
pass interference. He says
it's going to be pass interference.
Okay.
Yeah, when he ran by him, he grabbed
him. Yeah, okay.
Okay,
it's more of a hold. But
Waddell Clark over there on that far corner. So Waddell playing both sides of the football.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to give the Tigers a first down. Extends the drive. That'll be the first Sonic drive-in on North 18th Street first down. We are here in the Cartown first quarter of play. And also, the first half is brought to you by Sleepy Hollow Furniture there at the corner of 9th and Louisville in Monroe. Discover stylish comfort at Sleepy Hollow Furniture, your home for quality furniture and great savings. Okay, the Tigers with the first down. They are in the J. Papa's red zone after the penalty. The ball is at the 16-yard line. They're going to hand it to Roberson, who's got some room on the left side. He's going to step out of bounds at the 9-yard line of Ouachita. It's going to bring up a second down and about 3 as the Tigers trying to retake this lead. 9:06 remaining here in the first quarter of play. They're all tied up at 7.
Yeah, and right here you got to win your one-on-ones out here at receiver. You got Zaylen out here to the boundary. It's a mismatch. See what happens.
Quick pitch. Roberson looking for the first down yardage. He's got it. Out to the 5-yard line he goes, and the Tigers will have another Sonic drive-in first down, and it'll be 1st and goal for Neville.
Yeah, good job by Roberson getting north and south right there, understanding to move the chains and having a first down inside the 10.
Tigers going quick. They hand it to Roberson, and he runs into some tough sledding there on the left side, but gets some positive yardage. Gain of a couple out to the 3. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 3.
Looks like we're bringing in Blackston. Give Roberson a break here, big number 22.
Yep. Blackston, the 200-pound sophomore in the backfield. Tigers, all the receivers tight. And there's a whistle. Or they haven't.
No, we got to reset. They got to reset the
play clock. Yeah,
there it goes.
Right. And now they start the clock. I don't know what there was going on there.
Yeah, White Hat was on the Ouachita sideline. I don't know if he was explaining something or.
Going to hand the football to Blackston. He might get a yard, and that's going to be it. Maybe to the 2, and we'll have a 3rd down and goal as the Tigers try to punch it in. And a lot of beef on that Ouachita defensive front.
Yep.
Dylan Berryman, 6'3", 325. Cam Allen, 6'2", 315. They throw for it, and there's Zaylin Young. They kind of release him from his tight end spot, and a 2-yard touchdown to Zaylin Young. A touchdown brought to you by Chris Lewis and the Coney Island Connection. Nice throw.
Yeah, it had press coverage, and Zaylin's so big. You can see it on the replay right here. Well, I guess we didn't get it, but he just shakes the guy at the line of scrimmage. He's wide open. Parker delivers a good ball up high so he can go up and get it. He was wide open.
It was Dylan Johnson on the coverage, and he was on his knee right there.
Yeah.
All right, here's the extra point for the Tigers. Snap is a little bit high, but the kick is up. Nice job by the holder, and the kick is good. 8:05 remaining. Neville 14, Ouachita 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Neville Tiger football.
We're running the winning play at Sparks Nissan Kia. Whether you're recruiting a car, truck, or SUV, our lineup is stacked with all stars ready to take the field. We're talking championship deals, low down payments, and monthly payments that won't sideline your budget. Ready to make a trade? We'll give you top dollar. That's a win in any playbook. Sparks Nissan Kia, where every drive is a touchdown. We're wishing our Neville Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. We're here in the Cartown first quarter of play. Tigers took an 8-play, 31-yard drive, took 2:10 off the clock. And it was a 2-yard touchdown pass from Robinson to Zaylin Young to retake the lead here at Ouachita, 14-7. That was set up by the muff punt by Waddell Clark.
Yeah, and a 4th down pass interference call by Ouachita.
That's correct. Here's Sorrell, puts a leg into it, and it's going to float into the end zone again. Touchback for Ouachita. They'll take over at the 20.
Yeah, good kick right there by Sorrell, putting it in the end zone, taking the ball out of their dangerous returner's hand, number 4.
Yeah, Clark can move.
Yep.
And we already saw what number 2 can do, Kevon Whitlock.
Yeah, and it's going to come down for our defense to have a stop. You know, we're up 14-7 right now, and I feel like it's going to be tit for tat pretty much all night, what it looks like so far. So if we can get a stop defensively, get the ball back in our offense's hands.
Dade in the backfield. Next to Connor. Now Connor is going to pull it on the option, and then he just pitches it forward to avoid the sack. That'll be an incomplete pass, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Lions.
Yeah, good job by Jaden Reed right there. You can see him, he stays at home, and then you got to run guys like Connor to the sideline and just shadow him, and it's kind of like defending Lamar Jackson. You got to keep him hemmed up and use the sideline as your 12th man. Good job by Connor right there, having the awareness to
toss it forward,
not run out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Connor is empty. Backfield next to him, looking to throw. He throws it out quick, and they've got, I believe that's number 2, Kevon Whitlock. He's the one that took it to the house earlier. Nice gain on 2nd down of about 7. 3rd down and 3 now for the Lions. Ball's at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, big play right here. They've got everything in their arsenal. They go tight. Normally they're going to be throwing it to the sideline.
Connor flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right, and he was out of bounds when he let that ball go. Let's see if they call him that way. as there was nobody downfield, but
outside of you got a penalty.
Let's see. Let's watch it here on the replay if we can see if his right foot was out of bounds.
No, he
He jumped.
Yep.
That was a athletic play from Connor.
Got a penalty here.
There was nobody.
They
Check in with Jason.
They waived the penalty off.
Oh, okay. I got you. Or did we decline it?
No,
they waived
it off.
Okay.
I guess he might have dropped it to see where.
I think he thought there was a lineman
downfield.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
Either way, it's third, not 3, and it looks like Ouachita's running their punt team now.
The punter for Ouachita is Trey Johnson. He's standing around his 13-yard line. High snap. The Tigers I don't know if they got a hand on it, but this is going to be a non-returned punt as it's going to bounce out of bounds at the Neville 44-yard line. So good job by the senior, Trey Johnson, on that high snap to come down with it. And the Tiger offense takes over. It was a good job by the defense. Need a third down stop. I guess credit Reagan Wise on that call because the Tiger blitz came from the right spot.
Yep. We hemmed him up, used the sideline, flushed him to the boundary, and used the sideline to force him out.
Blackston comes out for this series as the Tiger running back. Sledge is split out wide to the right.
Screen.
The Tigers trying to set up the screen, and Parker just throws it away right at the feet of Blackston, and he had a couple of big lions in his face right there.
Yeah, the rush just wasn't there.
It was very slowly developing.
Yeah. Didn't develop like it was supposed to.
Well, the Tigers bunch 3 receivers to the right side. Parker's going to turn and throw. He's got Sledge, and he's tackled at around the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on second down. It's going to be third down and a long 6.
Yeah, just threw the free screen out there and did a good job getting positive yard. Like to do that on first down, because now we're still third and medium, third and long. See what we can dial up here.
Robinson has it. Play action. Robinson looking. He's got his running back. That's Blackston. He caught it at the 40. He's sprinting downfield. He puts a shoulder into a Lion defender at around the 15-yard line. They're going to say he's out of bounds at the 11. And you saw Roberts, if you were in the booth with us, Robert, I thought, was looking for the tight end, but they found Blackston slipping in there.
I was actually going to run it because you had the first down, but I didn't see Blackston slip out from his block.
Here's the first play from the J Papa's red zone. It's a give to Blackston, and he's going to power through to around the 10-yard line. Actually, they say he was out of bounds at the 14, so that'll be a gain of 3 to the 10. So it's going to be second down and 7 for the Tigers.
When he broke with hands on that football.
Yeah, I saw that. He was protecting the ball.
Quick pitch out to Blackston this time as he's going to fall forward to the 7-yard line. Gain of 4 for the Tigers. It's going to be third down and 3. Tigers can get a first down here. They bring Zaylen Young over to the left side. Blackston to the right of Robinson. There's the snap. They're going to pull it again, and he's got Zaylen Young in the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers. Touchdown brought to you by Chris Lewis and the Coney Island Connection. Nice RPO there.
Yeah. Same play they called earlier down there. It's a mismatch, and if it run that until they prove that they can cover it. DB did a little better job right there of staying up, but Zaylen's so long, he uses his hands to catch, and a great throw there by Parker down in the red zone. You got to be able to throw it in a tight spot, and that's what he did right there.
Tigers break out of the swinging gate for the extra point. David Shelby, the snapper. That's Alvernia holding, and now we've got a flag offsides against Ouachita. It's going to, I don't know if they'll move it or not. Look at the
decline.
Free. Some crew out of Monroe. It's going to be declined. They're going to decline that penalty. So
here comes the extra point attempt.
So now the extra point from Yerger. There's a snap, the hold, the kick is good. 5:29 remaining here in the Cartown first quarter. Neville 21, Ouachita 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Neville Tiger football.
As a behavioral health practice serving communities across Louisiana, our goal at Family Solutions is to empower people with the tools and support they need to thrive. We provide counseling, psychological testing, medication management, physical, occupational, speech, and ABA therapies. Whatever the need, we'll stand beside you celebrating every success. And just as you cheer for your Neville Tigers, our team at Family Solutions will always be cheering for you. Go Tigers.
Enjoyed the new Family Solutions spot. We return to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. 6-play, 56-yard drive. Took 1:43 off the clock. 7-yard touchdown catch by Zaylen Young, his second of the night from Parker. And the Tigers lead this one 21-7. Scoring drive summary brought to you by NetTech Managed IT Services. Here's Sorrell's kick. This one's going to be returnable right from the 1.
Yeah, no, the ball crossed the line.
He turned around. Yeah. They're going to call it a touchback.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. The ball has to cross the plane of the goal line. It can be in the air, or obviously it can hit on the other side of the goal line. But
he had a foot in the end zone.
Yeah,
well, the foot can be.
Yeah, that's right. It's
but
about
if
the ball.
He turns, if that ball comes in, it's that judgment call by the official, and. We saw that against
Ash and West Monroe.
Yeah,
it was a big play there at the end of the game. And
I don't see a flag flying out here, so I really don't know how much. I'm gonna have to check in with Jason, our Marion State Bank sideline weather report.
About 5 miles an hour.
From which way to which? Blowing towards the scoreboard. All right, here's Connor. Calls his own number, runs into one of his offensive lineman. He's going to lose a yard. We'll check back in with Jason. I kind of lost him right there. Which way is it blowing, Jason?
He's cutting his way. Uh-oh. You don't have it.
From your right to left.
My right to left. All right, towards the scoreboard. Thank you.
Pretty good.
I'll have to change the batteries in the old mic. All right, here's Connor looking to throw quick. They go with the delayed draw, and running back that's number 9. Is that 9? Or is that? No, that's 3. That's Dade. Okay, Dade on the, I was like, 9's a tight end, but that's Dade. These silver numbers are going to give me some tough deals, but that was Dade. Carries it forward for 5. It's going to make it 3rd down and 7 for the Lions.
Good job there by the Neville linebacker of sniffing it out.
Now we have a timeout. Timeout called by Ouachita, so we'll take one too. 4:22 remaining in the first. We'll be back in a minute. Neville leading this one 21-7. When hunger hits, head to Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street in Monroe. Whether it's burgers hot off the grill, crispy tots, or a classic cherry limeade, Sonic has the flavor you love. Fast, fresh, and made just the way you like it. And Sonic is proud to continue their support of Neville High School, standing behind our Tigers both on and off the field. So swing by Sonic on North 18th Street today, where great food and community spirit come together. What's that? All right, welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Big 3rd down play here coming up for the Lions. The ball is at their own 23-yard line. 3rd down and 7. Lions scored on their opening possession. A big play to Kevon Whitlock, and a flag comes in, and the Lions jumped. It's going to back them up 5 and make it 3rd down and 12 now.
Yeah, and they were going to release the number 4, Waddell Clark, across the field right there. And it looked like Neville was having some issues in the secondary getting lined up, and he could see the opening that he had, and he just left a little too soon.
All right, 3rd and 12, ball back to the 17 of Ouachita. Connor from the gun. He's got the snap. He's looking towards his left. He's going to pull it. Is he going to run? No, he's looking for Clark, but momentum forced him to throw that one out of bounds, and I would assume that Lions are going to have to punt the football away.
Yeah, great job. Jaden Reed was walked up. You can see on the replay, but he bailed at the snap and put the extra defender in the secondary back there, and I think it kind of threw Connor off a little bit there and forced him out of the pocket and able to throw it away.
Johnson standing at his 5-yard line. He's got the snap, the punt. Another high. It almost looked like it backing up in a huge Neville bounce as the Lions are going to down it at their own 36-yard line.
Yeah, and special teams right now for Ouachita has been a problem. That's the second not great kick.
Yeah.
And that one could have gone either way. It just took a very bad bounce for Ouachita and went directly backwards. Neville's going to start with the ball, looks like on the 36.
Or they put it right on the 35 yard line.
Yeah. So great field position for the Tigers. Got to take advantage of these opportunities. Last week against Ruston early, we had the ball on the 1 yard line and we didn't score. And so you got to take advantage of these gifts that are given.
Trips receivers to the far side, pull it again, and that ball is in and out of the hands of Zaylen Young. Tigers are fortunate that didn't bounce into a waiting defensive back for the Lions. That's one that Zaylen normally catches.
Yeah, that was a good throw. Just got to catch that one right there, especially on first down.
Yeah.
You're going to have positive yardage there on first down, maybe even a first down.
Turn to run a little quick.
Yep.
2nd down and 10 for the Tigers.
Taking a shot.
They've got Zaylen, and there's a flag as he was getting held all the way down from around the 17 to the 8-yard line. We'll see it here on the Creed and Creed replay.
Yeah, it's illegal contact. He's basically catching him about 14 yards down the field, and then he's staying on him, and definitely pass interference right there. Even though the ball was overthrown, it was definitely pass interference.
He wouldn't have been getting tugged on. He could have got it.
Yeah, that's right. That's
the deal. Let's see. Still no
I don't know what
official word. As we go to
illegal man downfield and pass interference.
So they offset.
Okay.
All right. So didn't see the front flag, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10. No yardage. Let's see here if we can catch it on the replay here.
Yeah.
The
center.
Yeah, he released downfield.
Yeah. It's tough on him because it's an RPO game, and he's got nobody over him. He released to the backer like he's supposed to in the run game.
There's a snap. Robinson got it out in the flat to Roberson, and he's going to be close to the first down. Let's see where they spot it. He needed to get to the 26.
Going to be about a yard short.
A yard shy on that 2nd down play. 3rd down and 1 coming up from the 27-yard line of Ouachita. Tigers trying to move quick. There's the snap. They're going to hand it to Roberson, and he's not going to get it as kind of danced around in the backfield there, tried that left side, and he's going to be stopped. Maybe lose a yard. And I think he will. It'll be 4th down and 2 now for the Tigers, and they leave the offense out there once again.
Yeah, you're kind of in no man's land right here, out of field goal range. That's 4th and short. You gotta bow up right here and keep this drive going, get this first down.
Those 3 dudes for Ouachita are big.
Yeah, it's big as they come in high school for sure.
Yeah, I think they got Washington playing some snaps on the defensive side, and they hand it to Roberson, and he's not going to get it. The linebacker comes in and foils that one for the Lions, and they're going to take over on downs. We'll see it here on the replay as just didn't get the second level right there.
Yeah, that's tough. You'd like to maybe have something a little drawn up there on fourth down, but
well, Lions defense stands
holds.
up.
Yep.
Ball is now at the Ouachita 30. Lions trail Neville 21-7 with 2:49 remaining here in the Cartown first quarter. Connor has it. He's going to hand it off to Dade, and they're trying to push him forward, and he'll be forward for about 4, out to the 34-yard line, bring up 2nd down and 6 for Ouachita.
Yeah, good hard run right there. It looked like we had him in the backfield, and
Yeah.
they just used the big bodies that they got up front.
One of those big bodies is 77. He's the center. Okay, that's A.J. Washington, 6'1", 330. He's a converted defensive lineman, and you see him playing a little defense as Dade gets the carry again. He's brought down by number 40, Dante Matthews, out to the 37-yard line. He's going to be 3 yards shy of the line to gain for a first down. 3rd down and 3 now for Ouachita.
All right, time for the defensive front. Step up right here. You know, it's one in the trenches on 3rd down. We've done a good job the last two series of winning on 3rd down. Got to do it here. Try to get the ball back.
Connor has a snap. He's going to call his own number, and he's tackled in the backfield. Nice pressure there from the Tiger defense. I think that was Juju who came in on that safety blitz. They're going to back him up a couple. It's going to be 4th down and 5 now. Yeah, Juju came in untouched and took down Connor. And the Tigers, looks like, once again, will hold as they send Trey Johnson, the punter for Ouachita. He's standing now at his own 20-yard line. Now they're going to call a fake, and that's a big guy, and he's going to have the first down as the Lions, I think that's Dylan Berryman. You know, 6'3", 325. They snap it to the up back, and the Tigers aren't able to get the big man down until he crosses the 45 at the 46.
Yeah, we hit him a few times before the chains, but it was not stopping.
Nice call there from Ouachita coach Benji Lewis. 43 seconds and counting for the Lions here in the first quarter of play, the Cartown first quarter. Connor looking to pass, and he's got it incomplete as he was looking for Kevon Whitlock. We'll stop the clock with 28 seconds to go. See here, right into coverage.
Yeah, and he had a guy at the second level wide open running across the middle right there. Got to pick him up. Our safety's got to see that, and you know, they can't be that open running through the middle of the field. The guys in the box are going to see it.
Yeah. Try it again.
Yeah, we can get that adjusted.
2nd and 10 for the Lions. Connor takes the snap. Play action. He's looking for the deep ball, and Jones, nice play by KJ Jones, coming up and batting that ball away from the speedy Waddell Clark.
Yeah, good job. Ball was underthrown right there. You know, had him beat off the line, but good job of recovering and then going up and winning the one-on-one. You can see it on the replay right here. Waddell can really run. I mean, he just can fly. Ball was underthrown, and Neville defensive back does a great job going up, high pointing it, and knocking it down.
Staying, you know, and not making any contact.
Correct.
That was a heck of a play by KJ. All right, here's Connor on 3rd and 10. They're going to try the screen. They've got it complete, and he breaks out of a couple of tackles. He might go all the way, and he will. He's at the 10, and he's going to be in for the score. I believe that's number 2 again, Kevon Whitlock. A couple of missed tackles on the screen, and Ouachita, with that quick strike offense, has struck again.
Yeah, just got to tackle better in the secondary. We got him right here, you got guys that are free. Just make the tackle.
Yeah, we blitzed both safeties on that play, and they're right there behind them.
Yep.
KJ almost had a shot, but Whitlock outruns everybody. The extra point for Ouachita is good. 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. It's Neville 21, Ouachita 14. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with more football right after this.
At Marion State Bank, we're committed to the growth of our community, starting with education. From elementary to high school and beyond, we invest in the growth of our students. Because strong roots begin with empowered minds, from local classrooms to high school athletics, and supporting college dreams. Marion State Bank, rooted in education and local athletics. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Nice night here at Ouachita as we return to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. 10 seconds remain in the Cartown first quarter. Another big play to Kevon Whitlock. That one was about 58 yards on the screen. Actually, it was 60 yards because they were on the right around the 40. Either way, it was a big play, and the Lions have pulled within a touchdown. Kickoff by Cam Gale. Coming up, a little pop-up, and that's going to be in kind of the pocket. Looks like the Tigers have fallen on it. No, and they say Ouachita has it.
Unbelievable.
They did have it. I mean, I don't see who ended up getting it. I'm trying to see that man.
We stopped. You got to go catch the ball.
It's 33 for the Lions who came up with that. That's Alex Smith. And, I mean, it's just like the return man was waiting on it to get to him. Well, that ball is going to bounce. I mean, you got to come up and get it.
Just come fair catch it. And if they hit you, it's a penalty. So can't let it hit the ground right there.
It's amazing that no time ran off the clock.
Yeah.
It was downed immediately, I guess. So it's going to be an offsides against the Tigers. That's going to walk it up 5 yards to the 26-yard line of Neville. The defense back out there. 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Here's Connor. He's going to hand it to Dade, and he needed 5. He got 6 to the 20. It'll be a first down for the Lions. Clock will stop a little bit to move the chains, but they're going to restart it, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. After one, Neville 21, Ouachita 14. We'll be back in 1 minute with more Neville Tiger football.
Growing up in Northeast Louisiana, I was raised on neighbors helping neighbors, the spirit of entrepreneurship and good food, something we know a lot about at Coney Island Connection. We've turned those values into our mission. We believe giving back with a lot of food and lots of love has the power of bringing people together. We're more than a restaurant, we're family, and with your support, we're changing lives one meal at a time. Thank you for helping us to become known as a small business with a big heart.
At Jim Taylor Buick GMC, we bring our A-game every day, delivering a home run experience for you, like the thrill of sinking the game-winning shot or finding just the right vehicle for you. Whatever drives you when you shop with Jim Taylor, we put you in the starting lineup. Visit us online at jimtaylorbuickgmc.com or in Monroe, where we are professional grade, and we never stop working for you.
All right, welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Stewart Shelby, Robert Lane, Jason Ewing on the call for you as the Lions have it at the Neville 20 here in the Shell Chiropractic second quarter. Tiger kickoff return team. Another little blunder there as they give the ball to Dave. No, they go with the reverse. That's 14 who has it. A flag's going to come in from behind the play. But Cody Nelson takes the reverse out as it stands now, out to around the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 8, but let's check on the penalty. It was a reverse.
May have been a hold out there on the edge. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like it's.
Yeah, I believe it's a hold.
Yeah. No, waving it
Waving it
off.
off. Let's see here on the replay.
Yeah, I mean it.
He was saying it was an illegal formation.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, no flag. That's going to be down to the 12. So it'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Lions. Monroe looks to the sideline. Day to his right now. He's gonna be to his right. Connor looking to throw. He's gonna run it. He stood up around the 10, but he's gonna have the first down. This Lions in the J Papa's red zone. Now they're gonna have 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's what Montrell Connor can do right there. You know, nothing was open in the secondary, and then he becomes so elusive in the backfield, and he was able to get the first down right there, basically turned into a running back.
All right, here's Connor. The Lions will split 2 wide to the near sideline. That's Clark. Connor's going to call his own number. He's weaving through traffic. He's going to be brought down at the 5. Gain of 4 there on 1st and goal. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yeah, got to come up with a way to get a stop right here. You know, 2nd down from, Nose is at the 5-yard line, so you got 3 plays.
3 plays, yeah. The Tigers trying to cling to this touchdown lead. There's a snap. Connor rolls to his right. Can he get around the end? And he throws it, and the ball is incomplete. That far sideline is kind of hard to judge whether he's past the line of scrimmage or not. Let's see it here on the Creed and Creed replay as Connor was getting chased by Watkins. He gets rid of it before he was behind the 5.
Yeah, he had a foot behind it, looked like.
Throws a little bit low. That's going to stop the clock with 10-11 to go here in the Shell Chiropractic 2nd quarter. Maybe 3rd and goal from the 5. And that first quarter took 45 minutes. I think there were 9 total possessions in the first quarter.
It was a lot.
Connor looking for the swing. Spring pass and is almost intercepted. Was that Reed?
17. That
was Nelson that had a shot at it.
Hit him in the hands.
As Connor wanted the swing pass, and you see here on the Creed and Creed replay, swing pass was covered. Nelson drops back, and it's just to his left, and he can't come up with it.
That'd been huge right there. That's the play you need.
4th and 5 now for the Lions, and Coach Benji Lewis is going to take a timeout to talk about it. Timeout on the field. We'll take one too. 10:07 remaining. Neville in the 2nd quarter. Neville leads 21-14. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Yeah, hit him.
For 20 years, I've treated the local community as well as young to professional athletes, keeping them healthy and on the field. If you've ever thought about seeing a chiropractor or had neck pain, low back pain, or headaches, call Shell Chiropractic. See if me and my team can help you.
I'm Dr. Bud Woodrow, and here at Shell Chiropractic, we offer non-invasive spinal decompression. If you or a loved one suffer from bulging herniated discs, spinal stenosis, or even sciatic symptoms, I encourage you to give our office a call here at Shell Chiropractic.
Tiger defense looking for another stop as the Lions have it 4th and goal from the Tiger 5, and now They're going to send out Gale, the kicker. Well, they did fake a punt earlier. Interesting to see if they got any more trickery going here. This will be a 22-yard attempt. There's the snap. The kick from Gale is up, and the kick is good. So the Lions cut into the lead. 10:03 remaining. It's 21-17 in favor of the Tigers. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay with us. Looking for a great meal right here in Monroe? Stop by Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza on the corner of Tower and Lammy Lane. Whether you're craving a fresh, made-to-order sub or a hot, cheesy pizza, they've got you covered. And while you're enjoying your favorite meal, know that Subway and Mama DeLuca's are proud to continue their support of Neville High School athletics. Great food, great people, and a great tradition of giving back. That's Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza, fueling our community and our Neville Tigers. Well, after giving the Lions some good field position, the Tigers hold them to a field goal. It makes it a 21-17 game here with 10:03 remaining here in the Shell Chiropractic second quarter of play.
Yeah, we really need take some time off this clock.
Yeah, no doubt. Got to catch the kick.
Well, this one's going to be caught at the 20. I believe that's Jones, and he's tackled immediately at the 25 as great coverage there from the Ouachita Lions special teams.
Yeah, we missed a block right there, and Ouachita he did a good job, made a good tackle. But we got the ball. That was going to start here. See where they spot it here.
Should be at
about the 25. Yeah, 25-yard noses at the 25. So see what we can do. We got to have a long drive right here and finish with points. Still got the lead, 21-17. Let's get back the momentum and get back to doing what we were doing in the first quarter.
Give is going to be to Blackston, who breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage and then powers his way forward across the 30. Where are they going to say he's down? Probably at the 31-yard line. A nice gain, nice run there from Jarvis Blackston.
Yeah, the sophomore was hit there in the backfield, right, and ended up getting 6 yards. So that's a huge run there on first down, bringing up 2nd and 4.
There's the snap. They're going to give it to Blackston again, and he needs to get to the 35, and he's going to be close. Maybe
right
a little short.
Yeah,
just a little short, depending on where they spot it. Yep, about 6 inches short. It'll be 3rd down and half a foot for the Tigers as they bring in, the Ouachita brings in Washington there in that interior line. Now a 4-man front. They're going to hand it to Blackston again, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. The pressure comes to the right side, and the Tigers lose about 4 on that one. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Tigers going to have to punt this football away.
Yeah, that's frustrating. You know, you have a drive going and you can't convert on 3rd and short.
Yeah.
Good job by the Ouachita defense there, but got to understand the situation and get that first down.
Here's Sorrell standing at the 15. The snap is back. The punt is away. It's a nice high punt. It bounces around the Ouachita 34-yard line, and it'll be downed at the 33-yard line. So that's where Ouachita will take over. Another 3 and out for the Tiger offense. And the defense is back out there again, and this is something, that the Tigers have struggled with kind of late in games.
Yep.
Not being able to get things going, and credit the Ouachita defense for stepping up on those last couple of plays.
Yeah, I mean, they're big up front. To think that we're going to just run the ball at them, all night is going to be tough, especially still early in the second quarter while they're still fresh.
1st and 10 Ouachita from their own 33. They trail Neville by 4. 8:19 remaining here in the Shell Chiropractic second quarter. Connors back to pass. He's going to roll to his right, fire it downfield, and it's going to be incomplete as the ball was caught, but the receiver was pushed out of bounds. Nice job by the Tigers secondary there.
Yeah, good coverage there, and good job of again, pushing him to the sideline, talking about the quarterback, giving him a short field to work with, and he's forced to throw the ball up, and great catch there.
Waddell Clark with a big catch. I don't know if he catch. Yeah, he did catch it, but didn't get a foot in bounds. Second down and 10 now for Ouachita. Now they're going to hand it to Dade. He's got some running room. He gets to the corner, and he's upfield, and he's finally drugged down at the 49-yard line. This is a continuation play as Jones was the man on the tackle for the Tigers.
Yeah, and Ouachita sidelines wanting a late hit or a horse collar, and I believe we got away with one there. That was either unnecessary or maybe a horse collar. But we'll take it.
First and 10 for the Lions from their own 49. Connor once again back to pass. Looking, he's got a man open across the middle. He's free in the secondary. That's number 2 again, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Touchdown. No, they say a touchdown. He tight-roped again, and the Tigers have not found an answer for Kevon Whitlock.
Yeah, just lost him across the middle. Jaden Reed right there just got a little too much depth. He's got to find him coming across and with his eyes and be there, and he got a little too much depth, and receiver did a good job of taking it to the house.
Whitlock's third touchdown of the night, and he's probably close to about 180 yards receiving.
Yeah.
Here's the extra point for Ouachita. It's good. The Lions have taken the lead here with 7:51 to go in the first half. It's 24-21. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases, every kind of home furniture, and just in time for your favorite season, quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
As we return to the Family Solutions broadcast booth, Ouachita on the back of Kevon Whitlock, who caught his third touchdown of the evening, 51-yarder. He's got 188 yards through the air for the Lions as the short kickoff comes up to, that's Trey Caston who takes it, and the Tiger offense will trot back out there.
Yeah,
Caston gets it back out to around the 45 or around the 40-yard line. Yeah, Jason.
I said we talked about it last time. We really need a long drive here, let the defense rest a little bit, get their wits back about them and finish with points.
The Tigers keep trying that ground game, and the Ouachita defensive front is a menacing one. It looks like the Lions backing out of that pressure. Tigers going play action. Parker looking for a man, and he's finally got Desi Bird across the 50 to the 45-yard line. They're going to say he's out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Nice job of Bird kind of breaking off his route and giving his quarterback an option. Tigers moving quick after the big play. There's the snap. Robinson with all kinds of time. He's got, that's Sledge.
No, that's number 2.
Oh, wait, that's not Sledge. I'm sorry. I thought I just couldn't see it. So that's Caden Gray for the Tigers. That's another first down for the Tigers. A sonic drive-in on North 18th Street first down. Zealand Young's looking for the play call. They've got it. They're going to go quick. They got Bird who spins out of it, almost spun out of a tackle. He's going to fall forward. Now they're going to say no gain on the play. I thought Bird might have had a step on that far sideline.
Yeah, good job by the Ouachita defender right there. You can see him. He comes from the safety spot, and he just runs him down.
Yeah, if he runs around a block as Mason Hart was engaged with.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with the speed.
Robinson flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take it himself and step out of bounds. Good job there from Parker as he's out of bounds at the 30. I'm evading that rush.
Yeah, really nice job. That's a drill that you do. It's the avoid drill. He felt the pressure. He spins out of it. There's nobody there. Now let's get north and south and get positive yards there and keep this drive going.
3rd down and 7 for the Tigers from the Ouachita 30. Play action, and once again they've got Zaylen Young across the middle. No, that's Bird, and he can't come over the catch. It's going to fall incomplete. A little bit behind Desi. You see him here out of that slot, and
yeah, the safety came down for run support and tried to throw it right behind him. Just got to make a little better throw there and stick it on him.
All right, Tigers going for it again on 4th down. 4th and 7. Robinson looking to throw, and that ball's going to be incomplete as he's looking for number 2. That's Gray again. And the Ouachita Lions are fired up as they keep the Tigers off the scoreboard once again. Coach Benji Lewis is fired up there on the Lions sideline.
Yeah, but we've opened the gate. We've got to figure out a way to shut it. Somebody's going to have to come up and with a play on defense.
Yeah.
6:31 to go in the half. We got a good ball game right here. They've got the momentum. You can feel it, but got to figure out how to make a stop. Interception.
Tigers jump off sides.
Yeah, I mean it's just it's frustrating.
That's Watkins, number 0 on that right end, and that's going to give the Lions 5 yards. Move the football to the 35 and be 1st down and 5. Lions did win the toss there, and they're going to get the football to start the second half. Tigers going to need a stop here. They had a couple of stops early. The Lions in that bunch formation, and Connor has it complete out to the 39-yard line. The Tigers were there. They're going to give him the 40. And that should move the chains for Ouachita.
Yeah, good catch right there by the receiver. I believe that was number 4. Waddell Clark. Yeah, using his hands, and defenders were there, but good catch.
All right, 1st and 10 now for Ouachita. Clock moving as we approach the 6-minute mark here in the Shell Chiropractic second quarter. Connor's going to hand it to Dade. He's going to fall forward for a couple, maybe just one, actually. Tigers had that one sniffed out. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for Ouachita. Maybe a little hold there on Juju, but he did force him inside, and Jacoby Collins was there to finish off Dade. It hadn't been the rushing attack of the Lions that has hurt him. It's been the big play ability with Whitlock. Connor has it complete to the near sideline. That's going to be no gain, as I believe that's Dante Matthews on the stop for the Tigers.
Yeah, just trying to throw the flat route right there, and Neville linebacker did a good job that time. Getting out there. You can see him coming here on the replay, and then the corner showed up, tackling there for no gain.
Is that Williams? Oh, was that 6 or 5?
I couldn't see his number. It's 5. No, that's 6.
6 out of the backfield. They're going to throw the screen, and they dropped it. Waddell Clark had it and dropped it, and the Tigers, for now, seem to have forced the Lions to punt. They're going to trot Johnson back there. I believe that's number 20. Let me see. I mean, it says. I can't tell from this side, but that's who has been putting it. He's standing at his own 26-yard line. Last time the big guy, Berryman, they snapped it to him. This time it gets back to the punter. Max Carter almost got a hand on it, and Jones backs away from it. And it bounces, takes a Neville bounce back to the 22-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will take back over. So the defense does its job. Now it's the offense's turn. Let's see if they can't answer here and at least get some points on the board for the Tigers.
Yeah, really good job there by the defense. You could feel the momentum starting to change.
Yeah.
We get a stop. It kind of nullifies that. Now we've got the ball back with 4:35 to go. Got a chance to have a long drive and score with points and go in at half with the lead.
Coming up for the Jim Taylor Auto Group halftime report, we'll have scores from around the area, as well as your first half stats, brought to you by NetTech Managed IT Services. First play is going to be a handoff, and that's going to be Roberson, who is cut down after a nice gain of about 5 on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 5 now for the Tigers.
Yeah, good run there on first down.
Yeah, 6 yards on first down.
Yeah, good job right there. Found a little soft spot there on the right side and was able to get positive yards.
Parker has it. They're going to hand it to Roberson again, and he's got nowhere to go as he's might lose a yard. And it's going to bring up 3rd down again for that Tiger offense.
Yeah, I believe that was Berryman there that they got through, just blew it up.
The Texas commit definitely making his presence felt. Up to this point, no gain on the play. 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Tigers. Robinson has it. He's looking to throw. He's got a man wide open, and that is Zaylen Young, who's got it across the 50. He'll be pushed out of bounds at the 46-yard line of Ouachita. He just got lost back there.
Yeah, they're playing soft coverage. They the corner bit on the screen right there. They ran the Tennessee screen and slipped Zaylen out from the inside. So good play call and good throw there by Parker.
Parker hands it to Roberson. He's going to have a couple on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 8 now for the Tigers. Tigers just trying to keep that run game relevant here. Now Blackston in the backfield to replace Roberson. They go play action again. And then Robinson is sacked. Nice play by Ouachita Lion, who busted through. Blackston looked like he had picked him up.
Yeah, and he just got over the top, grabbed him
by his back, by the back of his jersey, and brings him down. We're back all the way back to the 50-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 14 now for the Tigers. I didn't catch the number of that linebacker. I think it might have been Petey Jones. Young in motion, cross to the right. Robinson steps up, and it is incomplete. They were looking for Caden Gray across the middle of the field, and can't come up with the catch. You see here on the Creed and Creed replay, the throw was there, and Gray couldn't come up with it. And that's a number we haven't called much this year.
No, that's right. That's right.
Get Jason to check in on that. On Sledge, there's the snap. Almost blocked the Sorrell punt. And he's going to be returned as Waddell Clark will have it out to around the 37-yard line is where they say he steps out of bounds. But the Lions will have 2 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. I think they've got they got 2 timeouts. The ball's at the 37. Tiger offense showing signs of life there. As we'll check with Andy, who's been crunching these stats and any trends in the second quarter. But the Tigers scored on the opening kickoff and had a couple of touchdowns there in that first quarter.
Yeah,
and then, that's been it. It's been all Ouachita here in the second. 1st and 10, Connor barking for the football. He's got it. Pressure up the middle. Connor's going to call his own number, and he's going to be wrestled down at the 39-yard line. Clock clock continues to run. It'll be 2nd down and 9, and this is where you want to find number 2 and number 4 and make sure they've got a handle on them.
Yeah, and Ouachita's got one timeout, minute 46 and counting to go here before half. So
I think they got 2. I don't know. I thought they called.
Yeah, they got one.
There's Connor.
Draw.
Delay on the draw to Dade, and he's going to be wrestled out of bounds. Gain of a couple.
Yeah, good tackle there. Brings up 3rd and long. Got to be smart right here, you know.
3rd down and long 6.
Minute and 11 counting. I guess the clock didn't stop. Did it go out of bounds? They stopped his forward progress.
I don't know.
Yeah, they stopped forward progress.
Yeah, forward progress was stopped. So there, I mean, it's 53 seconds. They're taking some time.
Here's Connor. Flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right, looking downfield, and that's going to be into the Neville sideline. That incomplete, and the clock will stop with 41 seconds remaining, and they're going to trot out Trey Johnson again to punt this football away.
Yeah, great job there by the Tigers. 41 seconds to go, force a punt, didn't give up a big play.
Tigers have all 3 timeouts.
Yeah. Got 3 timeouts. We'll see what happens with this punt. If you have a bad punt, you're going to have some field position.
This punter, Johnson, kicks a high ball.
Yeah.
I mean, a real high ball. There's the snap. Johnson gets it away, another high one. And it's going to take a Ouachita bounce and be downed at the 18-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will take over with 30 seconds and 3 timeouts remaining here in this Shell Chiropractic second quarter.
Yeah, and offense gets the ball back. 30 seconds. Do you kneel on it and get into half, and let's talk about it? And
you take a couple of shots.
You take a shot and see what happens here.
Tigers trailing the Lions 24-21. It's been an exciting first half of play here from Ouachita High School. It's Blackston in the backfield. Snap. They hand it to him. I think where the Tigers moved as that right side jumped a little bit. That's going to back them up 5.
Cheer Kitty Clinic parents, ages 6 to 13.
Back to the 14-yard line, and
probably going to kneel this out.
Yeah, that might be it for the Tiger offense here. Well, we will have the Jim Taylor Art Group halftime show coming up. Hopefully, before the Tigers go into halftime, we'll get with our Marion State Bank sideline reporter Jason Ewing, who'll try to track down Coach Mike Collins for his comments. So. Another handoff. There's Blackston, who has it forward for 1. That's going to be about it. Now there's a flag. That's going to stop the clock with 24 seconds as Zaylen Young was battling with a couple of the Lion defensive backs. We'll see which way this goes. Personal foul. That's going to go against Zaylen Young. He was kind of out of your view.
Yeah, he was blocking, and it got a little chippy there at the end. And
it wasn't an unsportsmanlike. So this should back him up about half the distance, I believe. Back to about the 7.5.
Just kneel it and go to half.
Yeah, just running. That was a Russian play, and it was just looking to see if they might break one. Now the Tigers back it up deep in their own territory. They're just going to run this football forward. And the Lions trying to strip it. The Tigers are going to be happy to go into halftime trailing by 3 here. I don't know if Coach Benji Lewis is going to take a timeout here at the end. The Tigers don't have to run a play. It looks like that's going to be it for the first half of play. So, entertaining first half. The Lions leading the Tigers 24-21. Let's check in with Jason Ewing, who may have Coach Collins here after he gets through running through. Let's see. Coach Collins is going to ask a few questions here before his interview. But, Robert, Tiger offense came out like we wanted it to, and then just kind of plugged along there in the second quarter and allowed a couple of big plays from Ouachita to get them back in this football game. And
I'm just going to let him go.
All right, so we'll let all right, we're not going to have Coach Collins here at halftime. So, Robert, real quickly before we go to break, your thoughts on this first half?
Yeah, it started out great. Run the kickoff back for a touchdown, got all the momentum. We go up, and Ouachita has a quick score after the kickoff, so it's tit for tat. And then Neville offense is executing. We go up 21-7, and then we don't field a kickoff again. I believe it was 21-14 at that point, and we give Ouachita the momentum, and so. Got to come out at after half, and obviously at halftime we got to make some adjustments. We're playing pretty good on defense. We've given up some big plays, obviously in the passing game.
Yeah,
we're hemming them up in the running game. I think we're doing a good job, but got to come out in the second half and just execute and find a way to win. That's kind of been the MO in the 3 games that we've lost. We've had chances to win the game.
Yeah,
just go do it. Somebody's got to step up and make the plays when they can, and figure out how to go play this last half of football and win the football game.
All right, we're in the Jim Taylor halftime show, and what we're going to do now, we're going to take a pretty nice little break here, 4-minute break. We're going to compile the stats there from NetTech Managed IT Services and also get you some scores from around the area. So stay tuned for that. And we'll be back in 4 minutes with more here on the Jim Taylor Halftime Show.
Hey, it's Misty Hodge with the Hodge Baruki Group, coming live to you from Bill Ruppel Stadium. In real estate, just like in football, you need a winning game plan.
And at the Hodge Baruki Group, we call the plays that get you to the goal line. Buying, selling, or dreaming, let me help you score your home this season. Go Tigers!
At the Tarver Braddock Foundation, we're focusing on showing people that every act of kindness fuels a movement to touch lives in unexpected, meaningful ways. Your gift allows the Tarver Braddock Foundation to continue turning loss into love, one act at a time.
Thanks to our generous donors, we're able to honor Tarver's spirit by meeting needs wherever they appear through random acts of kindness. To learn more about our mission and consider giving, visit TarverBraddockFoundation.com.
A sandwich with soup. No, salad.
With Nuke's Pick 3, satisfy all your cravings. Sandwich salad soup, sandwich soup mac, sandwich, sandwich, sandwich. Such possibilities from $12.99. Nuke's, extra with every bite.
I called Creed and Creed because I knew that I'll be taken care of. I don't have to get on the phone and call the insurance companies and be like, what do I need to do? What do I need to send? Creed and Creed takes care of everything. Everything. Once I got the call from Creed and Creed, and this is how much your settlement is going to be, I'm sure you're going to be pretty happy with that, right? And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, did you just say that? And I was like, say it again. Y'all better get on that phone and call Christian Creed.
Everyone deserves a beautiful smile, and at Caples & Robinson Orthodontics, we're here to help you achieve just that. Dr. Caples and Dr. Robinson have over 50 years of combined education and experience and use advanced modern technology to provide high-quality care for all of our patients. We prioritize outstanding customer service and work hard to make every patient feel comfortable and confident in their treatment. Whether you're a child, a teenager, or an adult, we've got you covered. So why wait? Call us today to schedule your appointment and start your journey towards a beautiful, confident smile with Caples & Robinson Orthodontics.
Catherine Joyce, Neville High School class of 1998, Sparks customer. Go Tigers!
Amaya Dawson, Neville High School class of 2019, owner of a Nissan Sentra from Sparks Nissan. Go Tigers!
Will Shelby, class of 97, Sparks GM, Titan driver. Go Tigers!
Our team knows the winning combination is always Neville Nation and Sparks Nissan Kia. Join the team today. Remember, hot deals start with Sparks.
Taco Bandito. Our cooking and service is speedo at Taco Bandito.
Taco Bandito on Forsyth Avenue in Monroe and Warren Drive at Cypress Street in West Monroe.
Hi, I'm Chris Lewis. Here at Coney Island Connection, we believe in giving back and showing a lot of love. And it's all made possible because of you. Thank you for making Coney Island Connection a small business with a big heart.
Welcome to the Carpenter Health Network, where we can assist you with all your home health needs.
Promoting healthy and independent living at home with Stat Home Health.
Where advanced illness management is our specialty. Let us help you recover from injury, surgery, or illness with our team of dedicated medical professionals.
Well, we strive to make every day a good day at St. Joseph Hospice.
Let us make the Carpenter Health Network a part of your family by promoting healthy and independent living for your loved ones.
We are the network,
and we are all in.
Go Tigers!
For over 50 years, Cartown has been servicing Northeast Louisiana, and the Neville Tigers have been a huge part of our growth. And for that, Cartown and Cartown Tires and Service would like to say, Go Tigers!
Around here, family is more than just a last name. It's who you show up for. For generations, the Compton family and Arklitex Windows and Doors has stood by this community with honesty, hard work, and a handshake you can trust. Because every window we design, every door we assemble, isn't just about your house. It's about your home. Family owned, community rooted, Arklitex Windows and Doors, a family business built for your family.
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth as we're at halftime. The Jim Taylor Auto Group halftime report. Ouachita leading Neville 24-21, and working diligently to get you some scores from around the area. And let's look at that Jim Taylor halftime scoreboard. Alexandria leads Ruston 24-21. I believe that's at the half. Western Row Oliver Pineville 35-10. Parkway leads Captain Shreve 28-21. Central leads Liberty. Surprise winner last week over Zachary, but Central all over them 21-0. Southside leads Acadiana 14-10. In Class 4A, Franklin Parish all over Grant. Let's get the stats off of there. There we go. Let's go back to the 4A scores. There we go. I got you. Hey, all right. So Franklin Parish leads Grant 49-21. West Ouachita leads Wassman 10-7. Still no score from North DeSoto and Woodlawn. Turlings Catholic leads East Ascension 28-14. Iowa leading Eunice 24-0 in Class 3A. No score from North Webster and Richwood. University all over Parkview Baptist 49-10. St. James beating Donaldsonville 35-0. Caldwell Parish leads Buckeye 7-0. And Gina leads Bunkie. A big game down there in Central Louisiana, 38-15. In the 2A division, Union Parish leads Darbone Woods 22-7. Rayville leading Beekman Charter 14-7. No score reported from Delhi Charter and Madison Parish. OCS leading Mangum 28-7. And Huntington leads Calvary Baptist 14-12. That's interesting. All right, in Class 1A, Cedar Creek leading Lincoln Prep 12-0. Delta Charter over General Trass 44-14. St. Frederick is all tied up with Cypress Christian over there in Texas at 14 apiece. Haynesville leading Arcadia 19-6, and St. Mary's leads LaSalle 14-6. The Ouachita Band continues to perform here at halftime here at Ouachita High School. We're about to wrap up the stats. I don't know. Let's take a break. We can finish up these stats. When we come back from the break, we'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we will have the NetTech Managed IT halftime stat report here in the Jim Taylor Auto Group halftime show. Stay with us.
As a behavioral health practice serving communities across Louisiana, our goal at Family Solutions is to empower people with the tools and support they need to thrive. We provide counseling, psychological testing, medication management, physical, occupational, speech, and ABA therapies. Whatever the need, we'll stand beside you celebrating every success. And just as you cheer for your Neville Tigers, our team at Family Solutions will always be cheering for you. Go Tigers.
At Origin Bank, we understand the importance of community. That's why we're committed to the Northeast Louisiana Food Bank, providing meals to 25,000 of our neighbors across 12 parishes. Through their efforts, they provide about 6 million meals a year to those facing hunger in our area. Visit foodbanknela.org to learn more, sign up to volunteer, or donate to support their mission. Thanks so much to the Nela Food Bank for your community efforts and for partnering with us at Origin Bank.
At St. Francis Health, we're focused on serving you with a dedication to excellence, innovation, clinical expertise, and respect for who you are as a person. As we turn our attention to the future, our commitment to Northeast Louisiana is at the center of how we move St. Francis forward. Our highly skilled team has one thing in mind: excellence in healthcare. It is our honor and our mission to serve you and this community. St. Francis, official healthcare partner of the Neville Tigers.
When hunger hits, head to Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street in Monroe. Whether it's burgers hot off the grill, crispy tots, or a classic cherry limeade, Sonic has the flavor you love. Fast, fresh, and made just the way you like it. And Sonic is proud to continue their support of Neville High School, standing behind our Tigers both on and off the field. So swing by Sonic on North 18th Street today, where great food and community spirit come together. We welcome you back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. We are in the Jim Taylor Auto Group halftime show. As let's go into the NetTech Managed IT Services halftime stats. See the tail of the tape right there. Neville with 154 total yards, only 35 on the ground, 119 through the air. With Tigers have turned it over twice. Parker Robertson was 10 of 18 for 119 and 2 touchdowns. Roberson has 10 carries for 21 yards. Zaylen Young's got 3 catches with only 35 yards and a couple of touchdowns. For the Ouachita Lions, 272 total yards, 79 on the ground, 193 through the air. Montrell Connor was 6 of 16 for 193 yards and 3 touchdowns. Dade leads all rushers with 7 carries and 37 yards. And I thought it was Whitlock who'd caught all 3 of those touchdowns, but we went back and looked at the tape, and it was Dade who caught the first one. He's got the 1 catch for 76 yards and a touchdown, but Whitlock does have 3 big catches for 112 yards and 2 scores. So this is Robert, as we kind of talk about that stat line, we can quickly run through the rankings because Will made a nice little graphic here in Class 5A. These are the LSWA rankings. Edna Carr, 7-0. They're leading Warren Easton 35-12 at half. Ruston is trailing Alexandria Senior High 24-21 at half. John Curtis and Jesuit, John Curtis leads Jesuit 17-3. Number 4 West Monroe leads Pineville 35-10. St. Aug and Brother Martin play tomorrow. Alexandria, we already said, they're the 6th ranked team. They lead Ruston at half. Catholic Baton Rouge leads Scotlandville 49-0. The 8th ranked Evangel Christian Eagles lead Houghton 22-20 in the 2nd. The 9th ranked Zachary Broncos are at Woodlawn in Baton Rouge, and they lead 30-8 at half. And Destrehan, the number 10 squad, leads Central Lafourche 40-0. All right, well, close to getting back here, Robert. So before we get Robert in, let's take a break. Let's take another 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have Robert's keys to the second half, what the Tigers need to do to right the ship here at Ouachita. So stay with us.
At Marion State Bank, we're committed to the growth of our community, starting with education. From elementary to high school and beyond, we invest in the growth of our students. Because strong roots begin with empowered minds, from local classrooms to high school athletics, and supporting college dreams. Marion State Bank, rooted in education and local athletics. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
At Jim Taylor Buick GMC, we bring our A-game every day, delivering a home run experience for you, like the thrill of sinking the game-winning shot or finding just the right vehicle for you. Whatever drives you when you shop with Jim Taylor, we put you in the starting lineup. Visit us online at jimtaylorbuickgmc.com or in Monroe, where we are professional grade, and we never stop working for you.
For 20 years, I've treated the local community, as well as young to professional athletes, keeping them healthy and on the field. If you've ever thought about seeing a chiropractor, or had neck pain, low back pain, or headaches, call Shell Chiropractic. See if me and my team can help you.
I'm Dr. Bud Boudreaux, and here at Shell Chiropractic, we offer non-invasive spinal decompression. If you or a loved one suffer from bulging herniated discs, spinal stenosis, or even sciatic symptoms, I encourage you to give our office a call here at Shell Chiropractic.
Looking for a great meal right here in Monroe? Stop by Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza on the corner of Tower and Lammy Lane. Whether you're craving a fresh, made-to-order sub or a hot, cheesy pizza, they've got you covered. And while you're enjoying your favorite meal, know that Subway and Mama DeLuca's are proud to continue their support of Neville High School athletics. Great food, great people, and a great tradition of giving back. That's Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza, fueling our community and our Neville Tigers. The Ouachita band still going here. Looks like James Bond 007 as the Ouachita football team has come back to the sidelines, and we're approaching the start of the third quarter here. Neville trailing Ouachita 24-21. Ouachita will get that second half kickoff after they deferred from the first half, but it is. We've added about 3.5 minutes to this, and the band's got to be approaching the point where they might get a penalty.
Yeah,
is
they're getting their money's worth, for sure.
And the Tigers are going to take the field across the way. And Robert, what do the Tigers got to do here? I mean, this is just
I'm looking at our offensive drives. We started out with a kickoff return, to open the game, and then we went 3 and out on our first possession. Then we had a long drive TD pass, and then our next drive was a long drive with a TD, ended with a TD pass down on the goal line. And then we had a turnover on downs, a punt, a turnover on downs.
Well, we had a short field because of the muff punt.
That's right. But our 1, 2, 3, 4, our last 4 drives, and then the one before half makes 5.
2 punts and 2 turnovers on that.
That's right. And some of those, 2 of those drives were 4th downs. And we had 3rd and shorts, and jumped off sides or didn't move the ball across the
we
first
had
down
3rd
marker.
short, so we couldn't extend the drive.
Yeah, and it was 3rd and real short. So it's just finding a way to win. Winning your one-on-ones, and competing till the last whistle blows in all aspects of the game. Special teams, defensive backs. You're up front, obviously. Offensive line and defensive line, they have to win. And so this second half should be a good one. We've got to come out. Ouachita stole a possession when they pooch kicked it and recovered it in the first half. Now
fifth kickoff that the the kicking
botched.
team has recovered this season.
Right. So that's 5 extra possessions that we've given offenses throughout the year. And in this game, we give Ouachita an extra possession in the first half. They receive in the second half. So defense has got to come out and figure out a way to get a stop or hey, let's get a turnover. Something to switch this momentum and figure out how to get the Tigers on the field and get some points. The start of this second half.
And tonight's third quarter is brought to you by Taco Bandito. Fuel your drive with their bold flavors. Their locations in Monroe and West Monroe. The interior is open in Monroe. Looks very nice. Yep. A remodeled interior there at Taco Bandito on 18th Street. All right, here's Sorrell. He's kicking from our left to right, away from the scoreboard here at Ouachita, and there's a big gap between the upbacks, and this one's going to get into the end zone for another touchback. The Lions have only been able to return one of Sorrell's kicks, which has been a bright spot on the special teams for the Tigers here tonight. Now comes Montrell Connor and company to take over their first drive of the second half at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and the ball's on the right hash, so defensively we got to try to flush him, to the right side boundary. Use the boundary as a 12th man and just keep him hemmed up in the passing game, and then keep doing what we've done in the run game. We've done a pretty good job of stopping their running game. Just got to not let these guys, their athletes, get loose. With Connor and complete the deep passes.
Connor looking to throw, and they got pressure on him, and he's going to be brought down after a short gain as he escaped the pressure but was unable to make a significant gain of 1 on the play, second down and 9. And Robert, really hadn't talked much about, you had Coach Caesar over here from Neville, who is the OC here at Ouachita now. And obviously there's a lot of Neville connection, Benji Lewis being the former defensive coordinator for the Tigers. And they give this to Dade, and a nice bull rush over there by Watkins. And Dade is bounced in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. It's going to bring up third down and long for the Lions.
And that's how you win your one-on-one right there. I mean, that is perfect example. He blew that play up, and actually the offensive lineman was the one that made the tackle. He was back in the backfield about 4 yards, and that was a big play there by the Neville defensive tackle.
Yeah. Third down and 13. Connor has Dade in the backfield. He's going to drop back and try to throw the screen. He's got it complete. There's a couple of cuts, and it looks like Dade's going to have the first down as the shifty MJ Dade converts on the 3rd and long. And, Dade's a good runner in space, and they get it to him here. A couple of Tigers had a chance.
You got to make the tackle. You break down and make the tackle, and
kind of diving at him.
Just
you got to force him one way or the other. All right, first fresh set of downs for the Lions from the 31-yard line. They're going to do a delay, and Dade's going to be dropped for a loss back to the 27-yard line. Well, that's going to be a loss of 4 on first down.
Yeah, running the draw right there, and he just kind of lost his footing. Maybe a good thing as our pressure was coming, but we were kind of running by him,
I think that that was Fobbs White who kind of got a paw on his back and might have forced him to the ground. There's a second down play. Ouachita will split 2 receivers to each side. Connor has the snap, looking, and has it complete to Wydell Clark. I mean, he threw that ball before he made the break, and the ball was there, and just a good throw and catch.
Yeah, our sophomore corner over here is stepping in for
Greg Smith,
who got injured against Ruston. Yeah, he hurt his knee against Ruston in the first series last week, and just had soft coverage right there. Good throw by the quarterback for Ouachita with the back shoulder.
Another first down for the Lions. They hand it to Dade, and he's going to have a yard, and that's it. As he tries the left side, the Tiger defense stretches it out. Second down and 9 for Ouachita.
Good job there by our defensive end of really working to keep his containment. You see him right there, and he's able to get him by the jersey and slow him down, and he was really fighting right there to hold his ground.
Second down and 9 for the Lions. The ball is at the Ouachita 45-yard line. Connor looking to throw. Got a man across the middle, and that's Waddell Clark who's caught. There's a flag down from the far sideline, and Clark is forced out of bounds by Juju Burns at the far side 35, but let's see what the flag is. There might be a man downfield for the Lions, as looks like Kiki.
Yeah, I don't know what the flag is.
Well, let's check in with the officials. Where they're looking, it's
backing
coming
it up.
back.
Yeah,
they're backing it up. Let's see what the call is.
Really good throw and catch right there.
Illegal man downfield.
Illegal man downfield. Yeah.
Somebody had to. Somebody covered up.
Yeah, covered up on the outside out there. They had a receiver up top and had a tight end.
Tight end went in. Yeah, went out.
Yeah, so both of them were on the line of scrimmage. So good call there by the referees.
It's going to back them up 5 to the 40. It'll be second down now and 14. So the big gain from Clark is nullified. Somebody, okay, that's not a player, but somebody here at Ouachita is requiring some medical attention here in the north end zone. Connor is going to hand it to Dade, and he gets hit hard at around the 46-yard line and is dropped at the 47. It's going to set up a third down and 7. Actually, third down and 8. They're going to mark the football at the 46. So third down and 8 now for the Lions. The Tiger defense looking to stand up here on the opening drive of the second half. Connor has it complete.
Just short.
Tight end is going to be short of the line to gain by about a yard.
Got to expect them to go for it here. Right at just past midfield, 4th and about 1. Got the big man Berryman coming in.
They've 99 coming in as well. I guess that's 99. Yeah, Cam Allen, 6'1", 323. They put the heavy package in here. 4th down and 1. This is the Lions' opening drive as Connor's going to go under center with the big line behind him. It's going to be a tush push, and let's see where they spot it. It looks like he's going to barely have it. As they needed to get to the 41, and I think they got to about the 41 and a half. Still no signal. Let's see what they say.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a first down.
Yeah.
Ouachita's saying they have it. I still haven't seen the official.
There you go.
But yeah, there it is. All right, they're going to move the chains. I thought he got it. I mean,
yeah. He didn't need much.
He didn't need much. All right, drive stays alive. Ouachita hands it off. That's Dade, who bounces out to the right side, and he's got the far sideline, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the Neville 25-yard line as he kind of got lost in the scrum there in the middle of the field and bounces it outside for a big gain.
Yeah, it looks like we had him. He just did a good job of staying behind his guys. We just
couldn't get him on the ground.
Popped it out the backside. Yeah, couldn't get him on the ground. Good run there by Dave.
1st and 10 Ouachita from the Neville 25-yard line. This time Connor's going to call his own number, and he gets thrown down for a loss of 1 on the play. Tried that left side of that Tiger defense, or the right side of the Tiger defensive front, and Watkins was there to stand him up. Jordan Fobbs-White finishes him off.
Yep, good job there by the defensive lineman. That's a physical ball game going on down there in the trenches between these two. Some big guys moving around.
Second down and 11 for Ouachita. 7-11 left in here in the third quarter. This is Ouachita's. They got the second half kickoff. They're still in that drive. We're at the 5-minute mark of this drive here. Second down and 11. There's the snap. Connor looking deep, and he overthrows his intended receiver. He was looking for Clark, and it's going to be incomplete. Make it 3rd down and 11 for the Lions.
Yeah, good job by the secondary there. Had pretty good coverage, and Connor basically, he was trying to give his receiver, room to run, but just overthrew it there into the end zone.
A big 3rd down. You got to think the Lions might have 2 plays to get this 1st down where they're at. Connor looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, flush from the pocket. There's a flag, and Connor's going to run out of bounds at around the 26-yard line. It's probably going to be holding in the backfield. A chop block. Okay, against Ouachita. But yeah, there it is right there. As I believe that was Dade chopping Juju. If he runs out, where they got it spotted at the 26, 27. Let's see if the Tigers will take this or make it 4th down and 11. I mean, it's a deep one. When you're talking about field position here, I mean, do you back them up or do you make them?
Yeah, I mean,
make the 4th down play.
Yeah, where did they spot it? Have they moved the?
It's at the 26. I think it's still going to be 4th down and 11 if they don't take it.
Let's see.
They're going to move it back.
Yeah.
So this is a spot foul. Or no, from the previous spot. It's going to back it up 10 to the 41-yard line. So that's going to make it 3rd down and 21. Well, it looks longer than that. Let's see, 31 plus 6. 3rd down and 26.
Yeah, now you allow them to play, backyard football right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's 3rd and 26. They're going to try to push the ball down the field, I'm sure. So got to keep them corralled.
Tigers.
There it is.
There's the snap, and got Connor hemmed up. He's broken free, and he's run down the sideline, and he's hit hard at around the 24-yard line. They're going to say the 23, and it'll be 4th down now for the Lions. And they almost got to Connor in the backfield. And just like watching to see those Lion wide receivers, they know when Connor's going to break, and they get down there and put a hat on somebody. Yeah. Now, 4th down, 24-21 lead for the Lions. This has been a 6-minute drive, and they're going to try it out. Their kicker to try a 40-yard. It's blocked.
Go.
Are they going to score it?
Max
Carter's got it at the 20. The 10, 5, touchdown, Tigers. Cam Gale's field goal attempt is blocked. I didn't see who got it.
Max Carter.
Did he block it
and
return it?
Yeah, he blocked it. Yep, boom, right there.
Max got the block and the scoop and score.
Yep, big-time special teams play. Their last field goal, Max came through free, and he missed the block. And I saw Coach Collins talk to him. Well, right there, he capitalized, and he made the play. That's what we got to do here in this second half to win this football game. Now, it's not over. It's far from over.
Far from over.
5:49 to go in the 3rd quarter. There's going to be a lot more plays that have to be made to win this game. But a great spark there for the Neville Tigers defense and to put points up after blocking the field goal.
A 6-minute drive by the Lions ends up in a special teams touchdown for the Tigers. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It's good. 5:49 remaining in the Taco Bandito 3rd quarter. Neville 28, Ouachita 24. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Neville Tiger football.
Taco Bandito. I cook it and service it speedo at Taco Bandito.
Taco Bandito on Forsyth Avenue in Monroe and Warren Drive at Cypress Street in West Monroe.
At Nuke's, Southern hospitality runs deep.
From premium ingredients to bold flavors and big portions, like our strawberry field salad for $9.29. Or try our new steak lineup. It's comfort with character. Nuke's, extra with every bite.
Tiger fans trying to come alive here after that big special teams play by Max Carter. Toss it down to our Marion State Bank sideline reporter Jason Ewing, and that had to get that Tiger sideline going.
It did. They preached at halftime, stay in the ball game, and keep your head on a swivel, and Max just did that.
Here's the kick from Sorrell, and it's going to go out of bounds, and the Lions will get it at the 35-yard line. So, we've gotten 4 touchbacks to this point.
Yeah.
And that one just got a little left. And that's a good field position for the Lions after that big play.
Yeah, free 15 yards right there. But the good thing is we didn't have to cover the kickoff. Yeah, you don't want to give them the free 15 yards, but allows us to go out and play defense. And, after a sudden change like that, you score the touchdown, a defensive touchdown, defense has got to come back out and play. So that was a long drive for this defense. So you got to, bow up right here and let's get a 3 and out and get the ball in our offense's hands.
Connor calling his own number on first down, and he runs into Juju Burns at about the 38-yard line. Gain of 3 on first down, and
Connor's going to have to come out because his helmet came off.
Yeah, that is Connor. That I was like, his helmet pops off.
Hey, guys, he is fast and he is shifty.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like he's got a third sense to him, and he just knows exactly when to move.
Yep, he's fast for sure.
Watkins was trying to
adjust.
Block Juju, and Juju tossed him out of the way and made a nice play. So here is the backup quarterback. He's going to turn and hand it to Dade, and he's forward for a first down as he pushes it across the 45-yard line to the 44. Now Connor trots back in.
And we got a guy injured.
I can see who that is on our sideline.
Somebody from Neville.
Get the backup.
I think it's 7.
No, he's
there's 7.
Yeah. It might be. Is that 17?
Yeah.
It might be Nelson as came to his side of the field. I think they're still checking on him. One thing the Tigers can't afford to do is lose another
defensive
back. And
Dylan Bryce was the one of the starters, and he tore his ACL, I believe, in summer. Yeah, and lost him for the year, and now
Greg Smith was the second one.
Yep.
No, that's KJ.
That's KJ.
Well, he's up on his own power, so that's good. He just might have gotten shaken up a little bit, so he's going to have to come out for a play.
Bakari Beckwith, founder and CEO of BKB Ministries, is a proud graduate of Ouachita High School class of 1997.
Didn't strike through Dylan Bryce's name there here on the Ouachita.
No, we got 3 number 3s, I believe.
You got a 33% chance of getting right. All right, 1st and 10 for the Lions. Neville has the lead here after the blocked field goal attempt by Max Carter. Connor's back there. Dade has been in that backfield all night long. Another tight one here. Connor's looking to throw.
He's got him.
Downfield. They pick on him, and Waddell Clark has a 55-yard touchdown as he got behind the sophomore, and they knew it right when he threw it. There's nothing you can do to Waddell. He did kind of taunt him on the way in, but they didn't throw the flag. Yeah. But either way, that was going to be a touchdown. It's the only thing that was going to keep him out of the end zone. And Ouachita has retaken the lead here in the Taco Bandito third quarter. Here's the extra point. It's up. and it's good. 4:35 remaining in the third. Ouachita 31, Neville 28. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay with us.
At the Tarver Braddock Foundation, we're focusing on showing people that every act of kindness fuels a movement to touch lives in unexpected, meaningful ways. Your gift allows the Tarver Braddock Foundation to continue turning loss into love, one act at a time.
Thanks to our generous donors, we're able to honor Tarver's spirit by meeting needs wherever they appear through random acts of kindness. To learn more about our mission and consider giving, visit TarverBraddockFoundation.com.
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Back and forth we go here as Ouachita, another big play. This time it's to their big play receiver, Waddell Clark, 55 yards for the touchdown. And here is Gale with the short kick. It's going to be taken at the 21. I believe that was Caston. No, that was Goins who rushes it back out to the 30-yard line, and the Tiger offense will take over from there. And Tiger offense, this will be their first job of the second half.
Yep.
Because special teams touchdown didn't give much of a rest to the Tiger defense. But the offense back out there. They split 3 wide to the near sideline, and they're going to turn. Now the false start for the Tigers on the first play from scrimmage. That's going to back them up 5 yards.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You know, you want to start your first drive after half, and
you're behind the chains.
Yeah, and you're behind the chains, and that's a individual mental mistake. You know what I'm saying? And that's you gotta eliminate those this time of year, and stay on track.
1st and 15 now for Neville. Parker hands it off. That's Blackston. He gets the penalty yards back. Back to the 35-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. They're still committed to that ground game here. They only trail by 3. Now Parker pulls it. He's going to run it himself, and he's going to be out of bounds. A couple of yards shy of the line to gain.
Yeah, where'd they spot it?
Let's see. Oh,
wow.
About 3 yards short. So the ball is at the 42-yard line. Let's see here on that Parker Alexander replay.
Oh, yeah, you had the guy pushing him there.
All right, 3rd down and 3. Tiger offense looking for a few yards. They're going to hand it. There's Blackston. He's got the first down and more. He's across the 50 out to the 44, 43-yard line. So a nice run there for Blackston on that left side, and that'll be a sonic drive-in. 1st down.
Yeah, I like it. Good run there into the boundary. Neville may have found a little wrinkle there in the run game.
Play action, and now they've got it out to Desi Bird on the far sideline. He's got a nice gain on 1st down. It's close to the 1st down yardage. Gain of 9 out to the Lion 34-yard line. 2nd down and 1 now for the Tigers. Tigers moving quick. Now that's going to be offsides.
Whoa!
No flag. It looked like one of the Ouachita linemen ran down the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd down and 1. They give it to Blackson. He breaks a tackle in the backfield, and he's got the 1st down. Nice job, individual effort from Jarvis Blackston.
I love his effort. I mean, he sets the tone for this offense.
And that's the sophomore.
Yeah, I mean, he brings a tenacity that we're looking for.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. They're going to give it to him again, and short gain here for Jarvis out to the 26-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 1 on 1st down. 2nd down and 9 now for Neville. Discussing something.
Yeah, Blackston was talking after the play. I think they gave him a warning.
Robinson. Play action, the drag route. And there's Zeeland, who breaks a tackle and falls forward. He's going to have enough for the 1st down. It's Sonic driving on North 18th Street, first down, and they're into the J. Papa's red zone. The ball will be placed at the Ouachita 16-yard line.
Yeah, really good job right there by Zaylen, forcing the defender to miss an open field tackle and getting the first down.
Tigers still moving quick. Handoff to Blackston. He's going to be stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose a couple. Back to the 19-yard line. Big penetration there from the line front.
Way too much penetration. I don't know where it came from, but it was deep in the backfield there.
Well, the Tigers are going to slow it down a bit. That was Dylan Washington, who had come in as the extra defensive lineman for the Lions. Delay, and they've got Zaylen Young, who bobbles it but catches it inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. So it's going to set up a third down play here. Third down and 3 for the Tigers, as the Tigers trying to move quickly. High snap. They're going to give it to Blackson. No, that ball is going to be finally tipped incomplete, as they were looking for Zaylen Young on the slant. And well covered. It looked like one of the the line defenders might have been on his back a little bit, but no call, and it's going to be fourth down and a decision here for the Tigers.
Well, now's when you go slant and go with Zaylen, and you throw the fade in the back of the end zone.
Tigers are going to go for it here on fourth down. They're trying to maybe get them to jump off sides here. Play clock is down to 16. Ouachita fans have come alive here on fourth down. I think they're just going to step this off and try for the field goal here. Try to tie this football game up. They're going to call timeout here with 1 second on the play clock, and the Tigers are going to talk about it. Timeout on the field. We'll take 1, 2. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Tigers trail 31-28.
It's about tradition, value, and community. We're Creed and Creed, and we're proud to call Northeast Louisiana home. Catherine and I raised our family here, we worship here, and we serve here. It's an honor to support the community that has given us so much. Tradition, value, and community. That's Creed and Creed. If you've been injured in an accident, call Creed and Creed today. Proudly serving this great community for over 25 years.
As we return here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth, 1:10 to go in the Taco Bandito third quarter. Tigers hadn't kicked they hadn't made many field goals. They've attempted a couple, but now they have made one, a 28-yarder, but the offense comes back out on the field. Fourth down and 3. Both stands come alive. Robinson looking to throw, rolling to his right, rolling. You're going to throw it to the back of the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown.
What a play.
That's Desi Bird in the back corner. What a play from Parker, and what a catch from Desi Bird. Touchdown. Brought to you by Chris Lewis and the Coney Island Connection. Let's check it out on the replay.
Yeah, great throw and great anticipation. He throws him open into the back of the end zone, and a great job by the sophomore Desi Bird of coming up with a catch there. I mean, that's a big-time play. That's what this Tiger offense had to do right there to try to get this momentum back.
Brooks Yerger out there for the extra point. David Shelby to snap. That's Brian Alvernia. I think it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Brian. To hold, there's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 1:02 left to go in this Taco Bandito third quarter. Neville 35, Ouachita 31. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Neville Tiger football. Stay with us.
Hey, it's Misty Hodge with the Hodge Baruki Group, coming live to you from Bill Ruppel Stadium. In real estate, just like in football, you need a winning game plan.
And at the Hodge Baruki Group, we call the plays that get you to the goal line. Buying, selling, or dreaming, let me help you score your home this season. Go Tigers!
Man, what a ball game we've got here for you here on Sunday 98.3 in the Neville Tiger Network. Neville retakes the lead on a 9-yard catch by Desi Bird from Parker Robinson on 4th down and 3. Caps off a 10-play, 65-yard drive that took 3:29 off the clock. This kick is going to be returned, and that's going to be Waddell Clark from the 5, and he is hit hard at the 20. See who gets him from the Tigers special teams, as Clark couldn't get it. 32?
No, 32.
Yeah, it was 32.
Yeah.
We've called Javon Perkins' name a couple of times on that Tiger special teams, and that was a great open field tackle.
That's how you cover a kickoff. It's relentless, and you got to be willing to somewhat give up your body, you know.
All right, Ouachita back on offense. Connor.
Neville's got a chance right here to like we've been talking about, take over. Your defense has got to step up, get a turnover, at worst get a stop right here, and finish this game.
They bring Watkins in motion, and this is going to be Connor into the middle. Jay Reed was there to make the tackle. Gain of 2 on 1st down. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 for Ouachita. Clock running. We're under 40 seconds to go here in this Taco Bandito 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and, we played the 3rd quarter. Ouachita's had 3 possessions now in the 2nd half. Neville's had 1. We had the blocked field goal on Ouachita's first offensive possession for a touchdown. So,
Ouachita gave up a block punt for a touchdown, I believe, in that West Monroe game. Here's Connor looking to throw to his right, and his ball is broken up nicely. That's Hanlon in there on Whitlock. And it's going to be 3rd down and 8 for the Lions.
Yeah, good play right there. I mean, it was Benji's. He's wanting a flag. Wanted to,
I was about to say
it was questionable, but
maybe
they're letting them.
There.
Yeah, that's right. And they're letting them play, and it was maybe
bang.
early, but it was more bang bang.
All right, 3rd down play, big 3rd down play for the Tiger defense right here to get off the field. Connor has the football.
Taking a shot.
Now they're going to get it. They got him in the backfield. It looks like he might have escaped, but Malik Grayson was there to finish him off, and the sack will give, let's see here on the Creed and Creed replay, Ouachita's coach Benji Lewis is not happy about something. But Jay Reed was given chase, but it was Grayson who got him. And that's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So we've played 3. Got a good one here. Neville 35, Ouachita 31. We'll take a 30-second break and be back on the other side with more Neville Tiger football.
Catherine Joyce, Neville High School class of 1998, Sparks customer. Go Tigers!
Amaya Dawson, Neville High School class of 2019, owner of a Nissan Sentra from Sparks Nissan. Go Tigers.
Will Shelby, class of 97, Sparks GM, Titan driver. Go Tigers.
Our team knows the winning combination is always Neville Nation and Sparks Nissan Kia. Join the team today. Remember, hot deals start with Sparks.
We've made it to the 4th quarter here at Ouachita High School. Neville with a 35-31 lead. Looks like they forced the Lions to punt for the first time here in the 2nd half. Trey Johnson standing at around his 5-yard line.
Got a new returner in the game for Neville.
Who is that, Jason?
Is that Eli? Eli
Zero.
No, that's zero. That's going to be Connor
blocked
Angelani. The punt is blocked. The Tigers got to get on it.
Get on it.
And
there we go.
They do. After the scrum, it doesn't really matter. The Tigers still trying to get on it. And you see there on that sideline, as I didn't see who got the punt.
He punted it into his back.
Yeah.
He punted into his back. Let's see if we can catch that on the.
I think it hit
Max Carter with the recovery.
It hit Behrman in the back. You can see him retreating a little bit.
Oh, yeah, it hit him in the shoulder.
Yeah. He just was too deep, maybe in his alignment, or the punter took too long to
Ball
kick
just
it.
keeps squirting out.
Yeah.
And then Max Carter finally falls on it.
Yeah.
And the Tigers in business inside the 10. They start this drive inside the J. Papa's red zone. 1st and goal from the 7. Tigers leading by 4. Roberson back in the MAC field next to Parker Robinson. Robinson looking to throw. He's got it incomplete, though, as he was looking for Caden Gray. And the word on Sledge, he had an injury there early, and that's why Gray has been in there here, and I don't know if he's going to be able to return.
Yeah, hopefully, he's the speedster. He can stretch the field, and sure would like to have him back here for this fourth quarter.
2nd and goal now for the Tigers. They split Zaylen Young out wide to the right. Are they going to go for the jump ball? No, they look back to the sideline. 4 seconds on the play clock. They're going to hand it this time to Roberson, and he's forward across the 5 to the, what they say, right at the 5-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and goal.
Got a man down for
the
Ouachita.
Tigers, and there is a man down for Ouachita. And that's going to stop the clock with 11:28 remaining.
Well, he's up now.
Well, if they stop the clock,
if they stop the clock, he's got to
off.
come out. Yeah. Is that Berryman? Yeah.
That is Berryman.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to put in 77, which is just as big.
Yeah.
I mean, that's A.J. Washington. He was the defensive lineman until this year. Now he's at the center spot. So 3rd down and goal for the Tigers. They go to a tight formation here.
And that's
under center.
That's number 7.
They've got Jaden Reed has the football. He cuts to the left, and he's going to be stopped short of the goal line at the 3-yard line as the Tigers put the heavy package in. And the Tigers look like they're going to keep their offense out there. This ball is spotted inside the hash. Tigers moving quick. Same personnel.
We've got number 9, our defensive end.
Malik Grayson
at
the tight end spot. You've got Zaylen Young, and now we're going to have a timeout called by Neville. So a timeout on the field as the Tigers are going to think about it. 4th and goal from the 3. We'll take 1, 2. Tigers leading this one 35-31. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Welcome to the Carpenter Health Network, where we can assist you with all your home health needs.
Promoting healthy and independent living at home with Stay at Home Health.
Where advanced illness management is our specialty. Let us help you recover from injury, surgery, or illness with our team of dedicated medical professionals.
Where we strive to make every day a good day at St. Joseph Hospice.
Let us make the Carpenter Health Network a part of your family by promoting healthy and independent living for your loved ones.
All right, we had to cut it quick. They gave us a quick timeout. We're going to try a 20-yard field goal. There's the snap. The hold is up. The kick is up. And the kick is good. A 20-yard field goal from Brooks Yerger makes it a 38-31 Neville lead. 10:56 to go here in the third. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Neville Tiger football.
Around here, family is more than just a last name. It's who you show up for. For generations, the Compton family and Arklitex Windows and Doors has stood by this community with honesty, hard work, and a handshake you can trust. Because every window we design, every door we assemble, isn't just about your house. It's about your home. Family owned, community rooted, Arklitex Windows and Doors, a family business built for your family.
River Sorrell ready to kick this away. The Tigers extend their lead by 3 on the 20-yard field goal by Brooks Yerger. It's the Tigers, just their second field goal of the year.
Yeah.
But they make this a 7-point ball game. Tigers now moving towards the scoreboard here on the north end, heading from south to north. But this kick from Sorrell is going to get into the end zone. Wydell Clark's not going to have an opportunity there, and the Lions will take over on the 20. Let's check in with our Marion State Bank sideline reporter, Jason Ewing. And Jason, you know, the Tigers got great field position. Would love to have 7 right there.
Yeah, you really way with points there is huge. You know, it opens it up to hopefully the defense can stand strong here.
We'll see what the defense has up. Another short drive from the Tiger offense. Montrell, Connor, and company go back to work. Still a lot of time left in this football game. 10:56 remaining in the fourth quarter. Connor moves Day to his right. They're going to hand it to him. Speed sweep, and he cuts it inside, and he's going to fall forward for about 3 on the first down, and it'll be 2nd down and 7 now for the Lions. They actually call it 6.
It looks like we've made a little adjustment.
Yeah, 2nd down and 7.
A little adjustment in the secondary. We've got Juju out here playing corner.
Yeah.
And looks like number 26 is in the game on the far side playing corner. So you lose.
Dan Evans. That's one of the old wide receivers.
That's a freshman. Wow. So you're putting Juju on their best player to try to keep from the deep pass, but you lose him in the run game support.
Snap, and Connor's going to call his number. He's going to be brought down from behind. Nice job by Jalen Watkins. Traylon Montrell, he's going to get a couple and make it 3rd down and 5 now for the Lions. Ball's at the 25-yard line of Ouachita. Another big 3rd down.
Dan Evans is the phenomenal freshman that you see playing receiver in the freshman games. It's part of that freshman class that's so good. And now he's inserted at corner here against Ouachita.
They're going to motion Clark over to his side. Montrell flushed out of the pocket. They're giving chase. He's going to throw it. It's going to be caught on the sidelines. So they say it's caught.
Yep.
One of the Neville coaches was trying to get an incomplete call, but that ball is caught. It'll be a 1st down for Ouachita. Good job by Connor here of avoiding the pressure and throwing a dart.
Yeah.
It was that.
It was number 2.
That was Whitlock.
Whitlock.
Okay.
I'm really impressed with Connor. He's good.
Yeah, with Connor.
Connor.
Yeah,
he's good. He's everything they say he is.
Yep.
1st and 10, Ouachita. Approaching 9 minutes remaining in this football game. They trailed Neville by 7. 3 on the play clock. They get the snap. They're going to hand it to Dade into the middle. He's going to get 3, and that's it. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Lions.
Wasn't him and Dade both?
I think Jason was about to ask if him and Dade and Parker Robinson were all at St. Fred.
Yeah.
A few years ago. All right, 2nd down and 7. Connor
taking a shot.
Looking to throw, and the pocket's going to collapse on him. They can't get it. And once again, that might be, he was outside the pocket.
And we got a Neville players down.
In the Ouachita backfield. Let's see who that is. One of the
Zero.
That's going to be Watkins, who's had himself a game to this point. And let's see if we can see here on the replay as he runs right into Malik Grayson and had a collision. So that might have just surprised him.
Rung his bell.
It didn't look like anything got twisted up, but as they tend to him right around the 30-yard line in front of the Neville bench.
Yeah, he's
going to be up. He's going to be all right. Yeah, I think he got his bell rung.
Yeah, that's all it was. You got.
So, clock stopped on the injury. 8:19 to go. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers. Janae working the stream deck today. Doing a good job. Got the Janae, Rice, Connor, Cannon Talbot, Vaughn Wetzel. Our student crew here at Ouachita. Sean Hollister always providing the assistance. Coming in from Dallas on his way to the LSU game. All right, here's Connor. Stepping up in the pocket. Trying to extend the play. Looking downfield. Looking. He finally puts his foot in the ground and moves forward. He's going to be close to the first down. I think he's got it as well. Let's see where they spot the football. That's going to be at the 42-yard line. And that'll be another Lion first down. A nice play by Connor, and, nothing that Kiki Harris could do there against Connor.
Yeah, the agility by Connor is much more than Kiki.
Tiger defense at least making them work for it to this point. 1st and 10. Delay to Dade, and, for a little guy, Dade runs.
Yeah, he's strong.
Pretty hard. A strong young man, as I think that's Watkins back in there. It is. He's going to get a 3-yard rush, make it 2nd down and 7 for the Lions.
Yeah, I need to give a shout out to all the guys that look
out.
Yep, they get a crowd out there watching.
Good. A lot of guys at the deer camp this weekend. Get it out to Waddell Clark as he's going to fall down as he catches the football right at the 50-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and short, 3rd down and 2 for the Lions right here.
Yeah, and right now with 7:18 and counting, your 3rd and short, you like to come up with a sack, right here.
Yeah.
They're in 4-down territory, I believe, with this offense. The athletes they have. If they don't get it here, they're probably going to go for it on 4th down.
I got Clark there at the top of your screen, or will be at the top of your screen here on the wide shot.
Going to take a shot up top, I bet.
Yeah, they got Dan up there. No, they're going to run it forward with Connor. He's going to have the first down. Brought down at the Neville 46. That'll move the chains for the for the Lions. But you're right. You look at Dan Evans.
Yeah.
They've got Waddell lined up with him.
Got to be able to put pressure on Connor. Got to win our one-on-ones up front and try to put pressure on him so he doesn't have a clean pocket to throw the deep ball.
Play action, and there's the pressure, and that's going to gets it past the line of scrimmage, but there was a receiver in the area. So no, I don't think they're going to have grounding here, but last play there by Connor to get rid of that football, because that was about to be a big loss.
Yeah, we brought Hanlon off the edge right there, and I'd have to see the replay, but we may have had more than they could block. And I think they were trying to take a shot to the field there with Waddell.
Now they're going to bring Clark here to the near sideline. Puts him on Juju. There's 2 to the top. 2nd down and 10. Connor.
Oh!
Big hit.
Ran right into his offensive lineman.
It looked like Jacoby Collins might have been the guy, but I think Connor, you're right. It might have been his own guy.
Yeah, it was number 77. Might as well run into a freight train right there.
That too. A.J. Washington, 6'1", 330, blocking downfield. Gain of 4, and it's 3rd down and 6 for the Lions. Ball's at the Neville 42-yard line. 5:40 remaining in this football game. Ouachita trailing by 7.
And got to come up with a play right here. This is it. Figure out how to get off the field.
They're going to hand it. That's Dade, who is finally brought down. I think it was Evans who got him down, but not before he could get another first down, and another long drive here for the Lions as they move the chains again.
Yeah, we had the penetration we needed, just didn't come up with the tackle. And Dade's a elusive runner and did a good job right there of bouncing the ball out and getting to the outside and getting the first down.
Ball on the 35-yard line of Neville. Far side hash. Ouachita moving left to right here towards the school, if you're familiar with the layout here at Ouachita. There's a high snap. Connor bounces right back to him, and he's going to have it complete as the receiver is going to slip down Ball comes out, but it was after he was down. I mean, and that was a huge, fortunate. I think that was Cam Brooks on the reception.
And the ball just takes a candy hop right to him.
Right to him,
I mean, and he's a great athlete, so it puts the ball back in his hands in space, and he's able to complete the ball and get positive yards on a disastrous, could be disastrous play.
Gain of 4 after all of that. 2nd down and 6 now. Ball at the Neville 31-yard line. Approach the 4-minute mark. Connor looking to throw. We got Clark deep, and it's going to be incomplete. A flag comes in at the end. Juju was hand fighting with Waddell Clark, and let's see it here on the Creed replay as they lofted it up. He almost comes up with the catch.
I don't know.
Well, that's not a spot foul. Pass interference against the Tigers as that's going to move it up 15 yards, and that'll be inside the J. Papa's red zone as we didn't see the beginning of this. And Juju did get in there and get a hand.
Yeah, it was good tight coverage. I don't know. They've been letting them play tonight. But
right there they threw the flag.
Yeah.
So it's 1st and 10 from the Neville 16. Clock stopped with 4:01 to go. Tiger defense has been out there a lot here in the second half and really throughout the whole game. Tigers bring pressure. Another high snap. And this one's way deep, and Connor's going to have to eat it at around the 40-yard line.
Wow.
Wow, that is just
that's a huge break for the Tigers. And what happens is your offensive linemen, you said it, they've been out there for a long time, the defense, but so have those big guys up front. And the center has done a great job tonight, but the last 3 or 4 snaps, they've gone high. And what happens is you get tired, and the old rear end goes up in the air, and the ball follows the rear.
They've got to get to the 7. The ball's at the 40, so that's 2nd down and 33 here for the Lions. Now, this is a quick strike team. The Tigers are bringing pressure. They go back to it, and they've got – is that Clark? He slips out of the backfield. No, that's Dade. I think that's Dade.
It's just, I don't know. I can't.
I'm trying to see. Either way, it's a touchdown.
Yes, Dade.
Yeah, Dade out of the backfield, and he just slips right by everybody after a huge loss and a 40-yard touchdown. And now the Lions, with 3:27 to go, they're going to bring in the heavy package, and they're going to try to go for the win or go for the lead here.
Oh, man. It's just can't get a break.
They bring in Berryman and an I formation. Connor under center. And he's going to be tackled in the backfield. Juju Burns chases down Connor.
And I don't know,
2-point conversion fails.
I don't know what they were trying to accomplish. I don't know if he was trying to go play action, but Juju came off the edge right there and made a huge play after the disastrous snap for Ouachita, and then a disastrous defensive play. We give up a touchdown after a bad snap, and great job there by the Tiger defense of stopping the 2-point conversion.
Well, I think Jason Ewing had a good view of that, and Juju just came flying through the line of scrimmage.
All the way from the left edge, just not touched by a single person, and wrapped Connor up and put him down.
Yeah, they were going to try to throw it to the big guy.
They were going to try it to Berryman. Yeah. He was the tight end on that play.
That's right.
Sneak him out.
Well, the Tigers cling to a 38-37 lead, and does Benji try the onside kick here? The Tiger Hands team is out there. And let's see what they have up their sleeve. Cam Gale is the kicker. They've been kicking these short pooches here early. Pretty much throughout the whole game. blow this in, and this is going to be another one, and a fair catch is called for and made by Max Carter. He's on it, though. He's on it. Robert's up here having a heart attack.
Yeah.
But Max has it at the 36-yard line.
Got a flag. It looks like maybe Ouachita's offsides. That'll be declined.
They're going to decline. They're not going to let them do it
No,
again.
we're not doing that again.
No. They were offsides.
Yeah.
And
how about a 3.5-minute drive right here?
Well, that's the deal. This is your 4-minute
Did they blow
offense.
this dead? Are they going to have to kick it
No.
again? They're bringing the football back over there.
Yeah.
I thought they blow it as a legal procedure.
Okay, yeah.
So the Tigers are going to have to field another one. Wow.
Now we're pressing our luck.
Yeah, let's.
Fair catch, down on the ground with it.
Yeah.
All right.
And if they pooch it again, the front line's got to be physical. They've got to go pick out a guy and hit him right under the chin, and then your middle guy's got to fair catch it and come up and make the catch.
All right, so Caden Jones is standing around the 25 just in case this goes a little bit deeper. This one is to the other side, and this will be fair caught at the 32 by Goins.
Yep, freshman.
So the freshman makes the fair catch, and that should, I guess they'll spot it at the 32. You can't do it. It doesn't give you the 35 like it does in college here, but the Tigers will have it. 3:27 on the clock. Ouachita has 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
Tigers in that 4-minute offense, and they lead by 1.
Yeah, you're going to have to get some first downs here. I'm not a statistician, but with 3 timeouts, it's going to force you to have to get probably
2 or 3.
3 first downs, yeah.
High snap. Parker gets it, but Blackston is going to lose 4. It didn't kill him, but once again, the Tigers behind the chains on second down.
I'm not against the RPO game right here because they are
Play
pinning theirs back. That's
Yeah.
right. Parker is not really a threat to run the football here, so they're pinning their ears back. They know it's going to 22, so
A screen right here would be an excellent call.
yeah.
You just got such big guys there in that defensive front. But, yeah, I mean.
Throwing it to Zaylen on the RPO, but he's lined up at tight end right here. So
Waddell Clark in at defensive back for the Lions. There's Blackston, who breaks a tackle, and he's forward out to the 39-yard line. Nice gain there on second down. Now a timeout. It forces Benji Lewis to take a timeout. So a timeout is called by Ouachita. We're going to take one, too, a 30-second timeout. Neville leading Ouachita 38-37, 2:36 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back right after this.
As a behavioral health practice serving communities across Louisiana, our goal at Family Solutions is to empower people with the tools and support they need to thrive. We provide counseling, psychological testing, medication management, physical, occupational, speech, and ABA therapies. Whatever the need, we'll stand beside you celebrating every success. And just as you cheer for your Neville Tigers, our team at Family Solutions will always be cheering for you. Go Tigers.
We're back here in the Family Solutions broadcast booth, and a great game here at Ouachita. I think we all expected it. Big third down here for the Tiger offense. Turn and hand it to Blackston, and he breaks a tackle in the backfield. He's going to get forward. They're pushing him forward.
Play.
What a play by the sophomore Jarvis Blackston to get the first down. That first down brought to you by Sonic on North 18th Street. He gets a couple of tater tots in that convertible for that run.
That is a great run. I mean, the defense knows who's getting the football right there, and he just wheeled his way to a first down. I mean, that's 2 guys right there, and then you got another big guy.
That's 99 he's dragging.
Yeah, I mean, that's a sophomore.
Tigers with a huge first down, clock running.
Wow.
As we approach the 2-minute mark here. 99, Cam Allen is 3:13.
We may run this down and call timeout.
2 on the play clock.
Oh.
They get it away. Blackston around the right side. He's forward, and he's got another first down for the Tigers.
Yep.
Hard running there on that right side by the sophomore, and it was Blackston who had the fumble late in that Ruston game, and they're going back to him, and glad to see him with the confidence.
Yeah, and it's got to be emphasized. Protect the football. We're not fighting for extra yards right here on first down.
Yeah,
the
go down. The clock
get the clock.
Force them to get rid of these timeouts here.
Yeah, I believe they still got 2 timeouts.
Ouachita does have 2 timeouts remaining.
And you can't call it on first down.
To the right side. We're going to snap it with 2 seconds on the play clock. Blackston into the middle. He's got a gain of 4 on first down. Now a timeout called by Benji Lewis. Again, there's 1 remaining. So a timeout on the field. We're going to take another one here. 30-second timeout. Neville 38, Ouachita 37. A minute 1 to go. You're not going to want to miss the finish. Stay with us.
All right, Mr. Mayor, we are done.
Thank you, Doc.
Yes, sir. Miss Gwen's going to get you all seated and ready to roll. Nothing to eat or drink for 3 to 4 hours.
Come on, Doc. I was hoping to get myself some po' boys and tamales.
No, Mr. Mayor, you can't do that. But if you could, where would you go?
We gotta go see Chris Lewis at Coney Island Connection.
Stop by Coney Island Connection, where you get more than just a chili cheeseburger and a chili cheese dog. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Right here at Coney Island Connection.
The Tiger offensive huddle. It's Coach Ensminger talking to his quarterback. Tigers, after stuffing the Lions on their 2-point conversion, lead 38-37. Tight formation. They're going to turn, hand it to Blackson again, and he's hitting the backfield. And now another timeout is called, and that's the final timeout for Ouachita. Blackston's going to lose a yard back to the 39-yard line. We'll keep it here. And looking for our Marion State Bank sideline reporter, Jason Ewing. There he is. He's on the north 20. And Tigers, with 58 seconds remaining, they got 8 yards. They get 8 yards, this ball game's over.
The pass.
What's that? Say it again. I can't. Yeah.
We got so many folks down there.
It's
in this press box.
I'm sorry about that, but yeah, we've got
difficult.
Well, there he is. We see his back there.
Yeah. Look at Sharp.
But Tigers with a 3rd down and 8. Ouachita cannot stop the clock. Big 3rd down, and you got to just keep it on the ground here.
Yeah.
And they do with Blackston, and he is going to be thrown forward.
Stayed in bounds.
Stayed in bounds. He's out to the 36-yard line, and the Tigers.
It's going to be about
6 seconds.
6 second difference.
Yeah, about a 6 or 7 second difference. I mean, I think, do you run a play? You just run a 4th down play. I don't think you punt it. You don't mess with any of that.
No.
You hand it to Black.
I would let it run down and call timeout. Yeah. And let's visit about it. And then go
hand it to Blackston.
Hand it to Blackston and
see if you can't run 6 seconds off of it.
Yeah, I would run a sweep. You run a sweep because it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if you go out of bounds because it's 4th down. Stops on the clock. So you tell him just to run to this side over here and
to this long side.
Stay up as long as you can while still protecting the football.
A timeout is called by Neville with 7 seconds left on the clock. What a ball game we've had here at Ouachita. Neville leads 38-37. And this 4th down play, if it can get 7 seconds off, the Tiger fans are still in there. Yeah, I see my wife.
Yeah,
right there. Yeah. There's Ray's hanging in there.
On her feet.
Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting how this works. I mean, do you run wide? I mean, do you
get
it to
you,
one of your...
No, you hand it to your most sure-handed guy, and he takes off running to the sideline over here, and you block your tail off to not let any penetration happen.
Yeah.
Keep him up as long as possible. He's got to just run around back there and try to stay up. And maybe you get down to
but just protect
0
the football.
Protect the football. That's right.
I mean, go down if they start grabbing. And here comes an extra lineman. That's Washington coming out for the Lions. There's the snap. They're going to hand it to Blackston. And there's going to be 3 seconds left on the clock, and he just goes to the interior instead of running wide.
Yeah.
But it's going to give the Lions
give them a
one shot.
Yeah.
And a shot they're very capable of getting.
Yep.
And everybody's back in the around the Tiger defensive backs are standing around the 35-yard line, and I don't know if this is going to be a kind of a hook and lateral or a pitchy woo-woo or something.
It's called you got to get the ball. The defense has got to get the ball. Figure it out.
They've got 3 linemen, and the 2 linebackers are standing around the 50-yard line, and Connor's going to throw it. And there's the pitch around the 40, and then another pitch. And now I don't know who's got that. Another pitch. And they're going to finally, another pitch, and it's going to be
ball game.
Tipped and recovered by the Tigers. Denham Nelson has it at the 41-yard line. The Tigers are going to win the football game. 38-37 is your final.
Wow. I mean, great job of finishing the ball game. Great second half. I mean, look, we had 2 possessions in 3 possessions in the second half. So, great job by Ouachita. They fought hard. I mean, this is just a classic game between 2 great rivals, and I'm glad that Neville was able to finally finish the game and get the win.
Well, the Tigers are going to improve to 2-1 in District 2-5A, 5-3 on the year. Ouachita falls to 5-3 on the year and 0-3 in District 2-5A, and I'm sure we're going to catch up with a very elated Coach Mike Collins, and I think Jason's got him right now.
About time one of those went our way, Coach.
I'm just happy we got a W. That's all I give a crap about. I'll tell you, our kids just kept playing, and did a great job of stopping them down there on the 2-point conversion, and then we turned around and we did a great job in the 4-minute offense, and really did a good job of getting it done. And couldn't be more proud of our players for the way they played. Came out, we got some adversity in the game, and could have easily just shut it down, and we didn't. So proud of those guys for that.
And you recovered 2 onside kicks
this time.
And what about Blackston? I mean, only a sophomore to step up huge in the fourth quarter like that.
It's just. We got a bunch of them stepping up big right now, and a bunch of guys that had to play tonight didn't really anticipate on some of them playing where they had to play. So anyway, we're there, and that's what we have to do, and we'll just keep plugging.
Thank you, Coach.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks, Jason, and a very happy Coach Mike Collins. Talk about this win, Robert.
Yeah, great job by the Neville defense and offense here in the second half, and a great job by the special teams, as Coach Collins said. Coming up, having the pooch kick, having to do it twice, had a penalty, and then come back, and Max Carter was able to catch the little pooch kick. We've had trouble with that in the past, and a great job, as Coach Collins said, with the 4-minute offense. That's what won the football game in the end. Not giving another shot for Ouachita to go score, because we know how elusive they are, and just a great team win. It was very much needed by this team. They've deserved to win.
Yeah.
This is
a team that could easily be
7-1.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And you see the Tigers over on the far sideline singing the alma mater, and as we toss it to the We are in the Jim Taylor Auto Group post-game show. Let's see. The NetTech Managed IT stats for you. Ouachita ended up with 479 yards of offense, 348 through the air. Connor was 15 of 29 for 348 and 5 touchdowns. And they did eclipse the 100-yard mark on the ground, 131 yards. Dade was the leading rusher for Ouachita, 17 carries for 82 yards. Dade had 3 catches for 130 through the air and 2 touchdowns. Whitlock had 5 for 125 and 2 touchdowns. And then I believe that was Clark who caught one, had 4 catches for 82 yards and a touchdown as well. So crazy. Ouachita was 7 of 16 on third down. They did have 3 turnovers. And they were penalized 7 times for 60 yards. The Tigers, 260 yards of total offense, 104 on the ground, led by Jarvis Blackston, 21 carries for 75 yards for the Tigers. Parker was 14 of 24 through the air for 157 yards and 3 touchdowns. 2 of them were to Zaylen Young. He had 5 catches for 55 yards. Desi Bird, 4 catches for 36, and that ever important late touchdown by Desi Bird at the end for that final touchdown for the Tigers. The Tigers blocked a punt blocked an extra point, or a field goal rather. Max Carter with the special teams touchdown, and KJ Jones had a opening kickoff. They took the opening kickoff back. There's your touchdowns for the Tigers. Brooke Sugar added a 20-yard field goal, and that was the difference. 38-37, your final here from Ouachita. The Tigers stay on the road, and it doesn't get any easier. West Monroe. We go to West Monroe next Friday night. We'll have it for you right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3. Don't forget to join us this Wednesday at Melvin's Restaurant for Tiger Talk with Neville head football coach Mike Collins. He'll be happier probably this Wednesday than he was last Wednesday. So, for Robert, any last words here?
No, great job finishing. This is what we wanted to see. We knew they could do it, and a great job to just an overall team effort. Max Carter coming up with great plays. Juju coming up with a huge play down there on the two-point conversion. And Jarvis Blackston, the sophomore, just with a not crazy numbers, but the runs that he had.
They counted,
and they were hard yards, and just a great job, great team effort. Great throws by Parker there when it counted to Desi Bird there in the end zone. So great overall team win, and hopefully this can give us some momentum going into the big rivalry next week with West Monroe.
Well, it's the Rebels. They'll be waiting for us over there on 7th Street in West Monroe. Big win for the Tigers, 38-37. Thanks to all of our crew here at Ouachita, as well as Justin back in the Sunny 98.3 studios. Always does a great job back there. For Jason Ewing and Robert Lane, I'm Stewart Shelby saying good night from Ouachita. Tigers win 38-37.